Right, so it's totally official. You can buy the new Skyglass now. I've had no luck at doing it because it keeps coming up saying, hang on a second. Why didn't I have this ready? Why, oh, why? Sorry, we're having technical difficulties. So let's have a look at the Skyglass Gen 2. They're not calling it Skyglass 2, just the Gen 2. So I was told, it was only speculation or just what people were saying, that there was going to be a 75-inch, which I wish there was because I would definitely go for that. But I'm a bit on the fence. I don't know whether to actually bother upgrading or not because there are very, very minimal differences between the TVs. So you've got a 43, a 55 and a 65. And 3 colours, basically dark grey, blue, and sort of a silvery white as far as I can sort of see. And for the big one, you're meant to be 2.7 metres away. I'm probably about that, I think. Display. Right. So we'll look at this. It's we can see on there, a Ultra HD quantum dot display VALCD. So that's not really much different to what we've got here. Someone was saying about micro LED, or was it mini LED? Can't remember. Excuse me. But that won't really make a massive amount of difference anyway because the resolution stays the same at what, 3,840 by 21,060. No, not 21,000, 2,160. Sorry, otherwise that would be mega. Dolby Vision HDR10 HLG, which is pretty much what this does. So there's no really anything different there. Right, Dolby 3.1.2, 7 speakers. I'm not sure how many this has got. I'm pretty sure it's got some top and bottom, and on the front bar. So it's not going to be that many more than what the original Skyglass has got. So 3 firing outwards. That's the front. So I'm guessing this has probably got 3 in it at least. 2 firing up, 2 fire. Hang on a second. 2 woofer. Okay, and 2 upwards firing, which, okay, that's less than what this has got, because this has got speakers down here. I can feel the grill, and on the top. So they say it's more, but is it? I'd like to know how many this has got, because I don't actually know, to be quite honest. If someone can tell me, that'd be fantastic. And that's up to sound output of 250 watts. So that'd be peak. So you'll be talking RMS power of probably 100 watts maximum, probably 75, maybe less than that of an RMS power, depending on what ohms and stuff that you've got them running at. And to be quite honest, the lower the ohms, the better sound quality you're going to get. Sorry, higher ohms, less ohms, the louder it is. High ohms, the better sound quality you get. Right, connectivity and power. 3 HDMIs, 2.1s. So are these 2.1? So someone said it wasn't 2.1 HDMI, so it is. eARC and CEC support. Only 3. That's only got 3. That might have 4. I can't remember. Internet port, standard. Wireless, yeah, it's got dual band. That's not going to make any difference. Wi-Fi 6, whoop-de-doo. I've got a Wi-Fi 6 router there. Doesn't make a massive amount of difference. Digital tuner, yeah, as usual. 1 USB-C up to 15 watts. So hopefully that'll work with the Sky Live camera still. Then we have 1 USB-A up to 5. I don't know why you would have that, because this doesn't have that, and that's an old USB port. Why not 2 USB-Cs? That's really strange. Power port, power supply, ambient light sensor. Yeah, that's crap. Turn that off straight away and set up your actual your brightness how you like your TV. Motion detection, yeah, turn that off as well. Otherwise, if you get up in the middle of the night, your TV is going to turn on, because mine always does. Even though Sky said it's got certain times that it doesn't do that, it does. Even if a cat moves, it'll light the screen up. Or if you've got your TV in the bedroom, turn that off because it doesn't work. Efficiency class rating E. So energy efficient when you got it in HDR mode, G. Damn, this is pretty bad. Standby uses 71 watts. Oh no, sorry, 0.50 watts. 71 watts is on power mode without it working. On power mode, demand in HDR, 232 watts. Wow, I'd love to know what this is, because I don't ever remember looking at all this sort of stuff. And then you got your weights and everything. So with a stand, it's 30 kilograms. Wow, so that stand weighs 4 kilograms in on its own. My bracket I've got on the back of this doesn't weigh that. Without stand, 26 kilos. Accessibility, hands-free, that's not for audio description. That's just general what any other device would have. So that's not helping people with sight disabilities, hearing disabilities that much at all. Built-in apps, same as what you get on here. So Disney, Netflix, Apple TV Plus, YouTube, Amazon Prime. Hopefully it's all the others as well that this one supports. And box content. Skyglass Gen 2 with a stand, remote control with batteries. Don't forget to take those batteries out and stick some rechargeable ones in, because we know those batteries are rubbish. They leak and end up ruining the remote control after probably about 6 months. So make sure you take them out, get rid of them. They're useless. Get some rechargeable ones that are liquid free, which most rechargeable ones are. They'll be absolutely fine, because that's what I did, and I'm still on my first remote control. Power cable and setup guide. So, I don't know. Because this is pretty disappointing, to be quite honest. There's the 3 colours. So if I got one, it would be the silver, because it looks as close to white as possible. Maybe the dark one to go with my background I've got here. I don't know. I do quite like the white sort of surround around this TV. Now, apparently, you can't do the swap, like what Sky have said to some users, some people that bought their TVs, and they asked, oh, what's going to happen if you bring out a new one? Oh, and they said you can do a swap like you can do with your mobile phone sort of thing. You can't do that. Some people have said already, you just have to put up with this and sell it on. So that's pretty cool, pretty crap and pretty piss poor, Sky. You know, look after your current customers, not all your new customers. It's 2-year warranty. Yeah, I've got the Sky friggin' insurance thing, which I think is probably rubbish anyway. Free delivery. Well, yeah, I'd want to expect free delivery, to be quite honest. And 0% APR over, yeah, which I'm guessing is the only way you can buy them now. I might do a video later to see if you can, and how it is, and if I can actually get on there to get one and see what colours are left and whatever else. And don't forget, later on in the year, it's going to be the Skyglass Air, which a lot of people are just going to say it's the rest of the Skyglass TVs, obviously, that they've got in stock of the first generation. Hang on a second, I'm going to have to come back, and I'll give me just a sec. Apologise for that. I is back. It was bloody Amazon. Oh, God. Let's not... Oh, well, okay. That from Amazon says it's got batteries in it, but it bloody hasn't. Well, I hope it hasn't. Anyway, doesn't matter. Where was I? I really can't bloody remember now. Oh, the cat's decided to come back in now. Yeah, so we might do a video on seeing if I can... I don't know if I want to bother all the hassle of getting this off the wall. I'm going to have to put it in another room. I've got another room it could go in, but it probably won't really get used much. And then the hassle of, although it'd be quite a good thing for you lot to actually see me unbox a Skyglass properly, not like my last one. I didn't think you guys would be interested in seeing a video of someone unboxing a telly, but obviously you were, and that's what sort of sparked my my YouTube off, really, is Skyglass. So thanks, guys. That's all good. But I mean, whichever way I go, if I keep this, I'll still do videos on Skyglass because it's going to still run the same system as the new Skyglass. Basically going to be exactly the same, except those few little tweaks that they've done, which is not a lot at all. Slightly different panel, but nothing major. It's a panel that you can view at wider viewing angles, but I've never had any issues viewing this TV at different viewing angles. It looks the same at any angle that I've been at. So I don't really know why. Maybe an OLED might have been better, or something completely different. Because I know a lot of people are disappointed that have been waiting for this TV, thinking it was going to be something majorly different, and it's something that's pretty much the same, just with a few tweaks. Disappointed, Sky, disappointed, and I know a lot of other people are. But all you people that have ordered your TVs, give me some messages, some feedback, and whatever else once you've got them set up and whatever. If you've had the Skyglass before, I know some chap said that he's got 3 Skyglasses, or this is his third or that he's getting, I think. But I wouldn't have that many. I don't even really want 2 Skyglasses. I'd rather have 1 Skyglass and then a different brand TV. Because when this has got no internet, it's the dumbest TV ever. It doesn't do anything. With any other TV, it still will have other things you can do. And yeah, we've had big issues with Skyglass connecting to the internet in the past, where we haven't been able to turn our TVs on, have we, Sky? Because you decided to change something in the firmware that didn't work. And then it cocked everything up, not just for Skyglasses, but for the stream pucks, whatever you like to call them, pucks, stream boxes, Sky Stream, whatever. But that was a pretty piss poor show then as well, because people were left days and some even weeks and a few even months with no TV. And that's a nightmare. I was only left for about a day, I think, because I figured it out, even though Sky's instructions how to work to sort the problem out, to get it into safe mode and to reboot, were not very clear at all. I think my videos help more people get their TVs sorted out than Sky's online help. And there was no one to speak to on the phone either. They didn't want to speak to anybody whatsoever. It would only put you through to the telling you to have a look on the website, which is piss poor. I really hope that they don't, with the Skyglass Generation 2, then realise they've made a mistake, and then with the release of the Air, then make that the better telly, because that will be naughty, Sky. That would be very naughty. Anyway, thanks for watching. We are going to do a video of me unboxing this thing that just come from Amazon later on, so we'll see how that goes. Thanks for watching, and give us loads of comments below, because I think there's a lot of disappointed people out there, myself included, and maybe some happy people, some people that think it's brilliant. But let me know. Let me know. Comments, everything. I don't care what you put about, just as long as it's about Skyglass, obviously. Thanks for watching. Right, so what we're going to do, we are going to try and order the new Skyglass using my phone and the... Oh, God, sorry about that. Use my phone and the app. Well, you have to go onto the Skyglass website first. Sorry, the Sky website. Let's just go there. There we go. Sky, new Skyglass, Gen 2. Let me just sign in. Quite easy. Quite easy. There we go. Right, smart insurance, no thank you. Blah, blah, blah. I can't find that bit now, can I? Right, TV. Oh, come on. It doesn't work very well either. So, right, let's try and find it again now. There we go. There it is down there. Can you click it? No, you bloody can't. So that's bloody silly, isn't it? I can't remember how I found it. Ah, there we go. It's in the glass menu. and the new bit. So we're going over to there. We get this lovely little thing that looks exactly the same as Skyglass I got over there. So standard features, yeah, blah blah. Quantum dot by Skyglass from £14 a month or what? Zero. Wow. Let's have a look at this. We'll have a look at this. We will have a look. Buy now. Excuse me. Now it should go into my Sky app. Yeah, there we go. Oh, okay. So we'll go with the 65. We can have a look at the colours quickly. Don't like the blue. Volcanic grey is just a dark grey. And that, I don't know on that colour. It's not quite, is it going to end up looking, see, I don't like the border around, see, with my Sky Glass I've got over there, excuse me, I went for the black soundbar, so it makes, yeah, I don't know. I think it's got to be the dark one, because I don't think the silver is going to age very well, especially with that soundbar, that colour at the bottom, and there's no option to change the colour of that. The blue, it's got to be the black. It's got to be the black one, unfortunately. Let's have a look. So you can pay 1,200 quid for the actual whole unit, or you can pay 24 months of 48 quid, or 48 months of 24. So let's, oh, and there's an upfront charge as well. It's a bit cheeky, isn't it? Bit cheeky. Add Sky Glass wall mount, eh? Oh, this. I'm going to need to. Let's put that on. Come on. Now it should hopefully pick up that I've already got an account. I certainly don't want. What's this say? Da 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 da. Continue without Sky broadband. Based on your chosen, you need. Yeah, well, you probably need a bit more than that. Especially when I'm going to be running 2 Sky Glasses at this rate. But I'm not sure yet. Not sure. I'm still not 100% sure, so I might just exit on basket and just have another think about it. Blah, blah, blah. Well, I don't get what this is. I really don't get what that's trying to tell you, because then it says continue or continue without Sky Broadband. But it doesn't say. I'm guessing that is enjoy Sky in multiple rooms. Your Sky Glass and other pucks will continue to work. Watch your Sky Glass and any other TVs. Okay, but I don't need. Yeah, I don't get that. So this is just confirming my details. Not sure yet. Not sure still. Do I think about it? Oh, let's see what delivery options they have. Standard free delivery. Choose all day slot that suits you best. We deliver to your door. Well, yeah, they do. They don't do much else. Or premium delivery, £45. Morning or afternoon slot, we deliver. Item next day, we deliver to the room of your choice. Unpack and set up. No, I wouldn't want you lot to set it up, to be quite honest. Let's just see where else this goes to. See if it actually realises that I've got an account. Oh, I don't know. I don't know if it does know. Really don't know. Oh, so let's just get through all the mumbo jumbo. Oh, I can't show you this. It's got all my personal information on. So, oh, what's that on Amazon? I haven't got anything that's about. Oh, might be the thing they haven't delivered. They should have delivered 2 days ago. What? Okay. Bugger. Give me just a second. I'm going to have to pause you. Right. I was getting my card. Bought. I really hope I don't regret this. I really do. And I think I've got a funny feeling I am going to probably regret it. Oh, so we've got 65-inch Skyglass Generation 2. And I've got the wall mount as well. Doesn't say when it's going to be delivered though. It really doesn't. Because I probably won't be here, but someone will be here. Okay, so that's done. I have ordered the new Skyglass Gen 2. Oh God, what have I done? Have I made a mistake? Let me know below. And I tell you what, when it comes, I'll be there for all you new people with the Skyglass Gen 2, with all the little problems, which all you Skyglass Gen 1s will be having as well. And I'll help you both out because I'm going to be keeping the other one. It's just going to go in a different room. Okay. Oh my God, what have I done? Thanks for watching. So all you Skyglass lovers or Skyglass haters or stream haters or stream lovers, whatever. Anyway, so we see my videos. Yes, I've bought the Gen 2. I thought I need to buy it just to see. Well, this one's getting quite old, so it's quite slow. It's a lot slower than my partner's Skyglass. She's got a one, it's probably a couple of months old, and it's a lot faster than what this is. So I'm hoping that the Gen 2 is going to be a little bit faster, because they don't tell you what's inside the TV running the TV. So I'd like to see, is it going to be faster than this? I'm generally sure it's probably going to be. All the microchips and the computer wonderful stuff that makes it actually run. I'm hoping that it's going to run really fast. I'm going to do an unboxing for you all. Mine is coming on Monday the 17th, which is a bit of a bitch because I'm sort of working away from where I'm going to be, but there's be someone at home, and I'll make sure that there's someone here that can bring it into a safe place. So we'll sort of go from there. Like I said, I'll do an unboxing. I probably won't put it on the stand straight away because that's I've got to move this one first. So this one will be moved. Not sure quite where it's going yet. So going to move that one. That one's going to stay on the stand that I've got, or the wall mount that I've got it on now, which is really, really good. I love it, and I'm hoping that the Sky one is good as well. Otherwise it might be going back, so I don't know, we'll have to see. But it's going to be the other one will be set up on my TV bench thing I've got down here, so I'll just put it on there temporarily, and we'll actually do a full setup of turning it on and whatever else. Obviously I won't show you how I log in. We'll turn it off then so you can't see. Otherwise everyone is going to be watching Sky for free on me. We don't want that. A lot of people are saying, why would you buy this? I'm buying it for the channel so everyone can see. And to be honest, it's not a bad TV. A lot of people saying, oh, you can get bigger and brighter. Yeah, you can, but half the time you won't really notice a massive amount of difference. It is well known that I do prefer an LG picture myself. I do like it. It just looks nice. But I've got no gripes over this, which is originally Samsung's technology, the panel in this and the panel in the new one. Yes, it's been sold to other companies, but the technology is theirs originally. I'm sure there'll be lots of people on the comments saying this, that and the other, but I don't care. It's all out there. You can have a look on. If you just have a good old proper Google, proper search, not just a quick search and have a look and say, oh yeah, it's this, that and the other, because it's not always right. Have a proper deep dig into it all. New one's got it's got two USBs. It's got USB-C, USB-C-A. I don't know why it's got USB-A, and it's got HDMI 2.1s, so it says, and our eARC. So we'll see how that works. I didn't get on with the eARC on this one, but I did find that Sony stuff works quite well with eARC. It seems to talk, so we'll see what the new one's like. Sorry, croaky throat again. Terrible. So we'll just see how it goes. On Monday we will have, well, hopefully we'll have, depends what time I get back. If we do an unboxing, probably will. I'll try and get this off the wall in that of the weekend, which is going to be a major task. And for all of you lot, happy Valentine's Day tomorrow. Hope you've got all your gifts and everything sorted. I have. Just had to do a little bit of a last minute shop, but I did already have some stuff. But then I thought I'll get some more bits and pieces, you know, for the one you love. Why not? Why not? Just don't go overboard. You don't need to. It's only Valentine's Day. It's very commercialised like everything else these days. Anyway, Skyglass Gen 2 coming Monday the 17th. Video might not get out to the next day. Depends on how big the video is, because it takes a lot of time to, you know, do the jiggery pokery. And I don't do a massive amount of editing. I just do the small amount of it. You don't need all that sort of, all the gimmicky crap on your stuff. You just need to know, or what you want to know is what's actually going on. Not all the silly flashy crap that you have around everywhere. You never know, in the future I might get into that, but I doubt it. I can't be bothered. It's too much it's real hard work doing all that stuff. Anyway, smash the like button, and if you want to, hit that subscribe button. Thank you very much. Right, so you all wanted to know how the Skyglass Gen 2 thing went. Well, this is clearly not Skyglass behind me, so please stay tuned to see what happened. Right, it's here, and so is the stand, which, to be honest, is quite heavy. I'll give them that, but is that really going to hold that? That's not overly heavy. It's not as heavy as the last Skyglass I have in the other room. So it tells you how to open it with this little friggin' rippy thing here. So let's have a look, see what we've got on here. Depending on how heavy that is behind me, I might mount it on the wall today, if I get the chance. So I thought I'd have my little trusty stool. That's not very big. Hopefully it is a twist, tilt and swivel by the looks of it. What on earth are some of these bits? It's upside down. This is the instructions. Right, that's not hard to do. Has it got a built-in level? I don't know. It doesn't look too bad. It doesn't look too bad. It does tell you how to do it. Surely it doesn't just hold on by 2 screws. It does, I think. Oh, two of these little things at the top. Hang on. So how is it expecting you to actually put this on the wall? 2 of these, and there should be 2 other little screws somewhere. That's a bit weird, that. Oh, maybe you put a plate on. I don't know. This is a really weird mount. But why make it so overly... Yeah, small screws. There's large bolts, large back bolts, small silver bolts. So this plate, this doesn't come apart. So you've got to basically offer the TV up on the wall. And then... Oh, that's a really crappy way of doing it, Sky. It's much better to lift and put down, like the other one. When mounting TV on top of screen, when mounting the TV on the top of the screen must be less than 2 meters. Well, yeah, it's going to be less than 2 meters because that doorway is not even 2 meters. Did my last one? Yeah, no, that's fine. That's fine. So Yeah, it feels well made. It's not as big as my other one. My other one's super heavy duty. Have a look back in some of my older videos and see what I've done there. So, right. This is a Skyglass, so I'm going to take you off of the mount. Bear with me. So we're going to come over here. We are going to grab my little... Sorry, ignore that TV that's on the wall. That's the temporary one. So where are the information? Oh, the information's all on the other side. Grab my little light. Does it tell you there? There you go. Got the weight there, 38 kilograms. That's a lot heavier than it actually was stating. Packaged weight. Okay, so hopefully without the stand in there, it's going to be 28 kilograms, which I believe is the right... There we go, let's have a look at this. Really bad energy rating. I'm hoping you can see that label down there. Yeah, we'll go with yes, you did. I don't think there's anything else on the telly anywhere. Right, let's get you back on the stand. Yeah. So this is hopefully going to be a bit better unboxing than my first one I ever done. Which I literally hung a GoPro up there. I think it was a GoPro. It was something like that. So, right. Oh, this is a slightly different unboxing exercise where you take these little... So am I going to have enough room here? I should have. If I keep it at this angle, I should have enough room. Can you see me? Doesn't matter, because you can see this. So you take these little things out. He says, little plugs. That's an interesting way of doing it, I suppose. It's a lot... Oh, this box is a lot thinner than the original Skyglass box. The original Skyglass box was probably double the width of this. So hopefully it's giving it enough protection, because I do know that one of my subscribers, I think he was a subscriber... Oh, this bugger doesn't want to come out. Had his delivered with a broken screen. So before mounting it, we are going to sort of set it up. Come on, you little bugger. Okay, there's some more information down here. I can't really see what that says. Dolby, something advanced, HDMI, Apple Home, Apple AirPlay, eh? So they are really pushing that. Really pushing that. I don't know why. They must have some kind of deal with Apple. Right, so those bits are released. So what's going to be the best side for me? So this should just lift up now. Yeah, I think it will do. Arms aren't long enough though. Oh, that's a bit of a bugger, isn't it? Okay, so we'll try and do a bit at a time, if that's going to work. And then when I get to where I need to, I can hopefully do it from the bits that are lifting up. Hopefully this won't want to try and fall out, because this is designed... Christ almighty. This is a really stupid way of unboxing a telly. Can't be much more. Right, what am I going to do with that bit now? Okay, so we've got legs. Good God. The cat's going to be going mental in a minute. Aren't you, my dear? Because she's already... It's all right, my babe. Oh, it's stuck on me bloody spit. That shouldn't fall out of there anyway, so... There we go. Let's get it down there, out of the way. All right, don't worry. So we have a remote control here. I believe someone said to have a look inside it, because it looks like it has a camera, but I think that's probably something we're going to do. So what's this crap? So take everything. Well, it doesn't say to take that out, but obviously you are going to want to take all of this crap out of here. right? So is it already on its stand? I don't think it would be. So that's all the bits and pieces that we don't need just yet, I don't think. I don't know, what are these? Is that going to be a stand? Is it going to be a built-in stand? Actually, if it is, that's going to help me out quite a bit, because it means that then I can put the your general plug from Sky. There we go. So we've got a remote control. It's in here. We're not going to open that up yet. We'll get all this undone first. So it tells you to take that off. Then it tells you to undo this. Blah, 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 blah. And this says it's a... it says level E, and then it says level G. We sort of want to make up their minds on that. Here we go, look. Let me just see if these are different labels for different things. No, they're exactly the same. Don't know why they give you two. Maybe that's for curries. Oh, there's a massive manual here. Hang on. On the back of the TV, there is a massive manual. So flip that up. Ugh. Right, the stand. Oh, that's the stand there. No? Oh, I don't know. The back of this TV is no different to the other one, except for where you plug everything in. That's going to make it a little bit more difficult, that is. So, it says you take them out of there, unpeel that, I guess you flap that down, stick the things in. This could do with coming off, to be quite honest, so then people can see. Hopefully that's what it does. So let's just give us a little bit more space, because this box is designed to stay on at the bottom, so then you can slide everything underneath. Or that's how it was. Oh yeah, this has got the base of the stand in. So that just lifts out. Okay, that's fine. So you've got to lift the TV out of the box. I'm not... Well, depending on how low this... Oh, we'll see. We will see. So how are those things just... Oh, okay. This is going to be a lot easier for this thing. That's not very well made, is it? That's not even clipped on properly at the back. That's the bit where the stand and everything... It's a bit different at the back. It's square at the back. It's got square marks. It's nothing you need to see. It's nothing interesting. This is why it's saying you need two people. One to hold the telly, the other one to prep the stand. It's just a lump of metal. Lots of card. Card's better than polystyrene. There we go. So, it gives you instructions here. Oh, it's really cold. Okay, so where's those silly little things? Doesn't tell you which way round to do it though, does it? So hopefully they should only go one way round. But yeah, they only go one way. So you put them in the edge, slide them across, that's it. Yeah, I can't see, unless it actually screws in somewhere. I don't get that. That's really crummy. Oh, so that's designed so you lift it onto where you want it put. That's weird. I think I'm going to leave it on the floor to set it up, as in the... That's a really stupid way of doing it, really, because that means that anytime this TV, you want to move it, the stand literally comes off and you have to place it down. That's a really crappy idea. Unless this clips in somehow, which this is not showing me. But then how do you release it from the TV when you want to put a wall mount on it? Really interesting, that is. Right, just going to turn you off just for a bit while I get myself round the right way. And I might even get it out and put it on the stand. You're not going to miss much there. So give me a second. It's on the stand. I really do not think much of this stand. Literally, so let's get that out of the way. Literally, it just drops on the two prongs. I'll show you actually, give me a sec. Where is the... Here we go, this is the instructions. So you set it up like this. You need to make sure that the prongs flat edge is out to the screen of the TV. And you take it out of the box, you prop it down on these, and then you take the sides away, and that's it. And I'll show you why I don't think much of it. Which way you going, my babe? She can't get out the door. Because this monstrosity's in the way. So let's just take the rest of this crap off. I think it's all just cardboard, nothing else there. Oh man, I've got so much cardboard. Oh, that feels really heavy though. Another top bit. Bit dirty. Let me just try something. So this is the live camera. So on the other Skyglass is magnetic in the centre, and that is. So, yeah, this chassis is exactly the same as the original Skyglass. Same thickness, same everything. Oh, let's take that off. I'll let you have a look at the back. This is a black one, so with my white one you could see everything. You see? Right, now I'll show you why I don't like this stand. This is just perched. The other stand they had is, oh, I don't know. I don't think it's made as well as the first gen. I really don't. So let's get my little torch thing. I was still on. Let's release you from here. Let me just turn you off briefly. We are round the back of this with all cardboard and stuff and crap. So let's have a look over here first. See what this is about. So this is where the power goes. Up in there. See if we can get that to... I think you can see anyway. Hang on. There we go. So power supply is on the other side of the TV this time. There we go. Excellent. It's pretty plain at the back here. It's pretty black. And then we have a oh god, Ethernet port, HDMI 1, HDMI 2. That's the eARC. That's changed. I think it was 1 before. HDMI 3. Then we've got USB-C and USB-A, which is a really... Oh, can we see there? Really weird socket to have, because it's very old. And then you've got the aerial lead. So going back over them, we go aerial lead, HDMI-A, HDMI Type-C. No, not HDMI. My God. USB-A, USB-C, HDMI 3, HDMI 2 eARC, HDMI 1 Ethernet port. So that is all the ports on the back of the telly. Whew. It's quite hard to do this at the moment because I'm trying to let you see all the connections and everything on the back of the telly. I wonder if we've still got the... Let's have a look. Oh, let's turn you around. We've still got the same buttons on the side as well. Look at that. This is very dusty. Let's hope that's dust. Yeah. Black's not a good colour for dust. I didn't think of that. maybe the silver might have been the better idea. Making sure it's dust and not marks, because this is the side of the telly you're going to see. And I think it's all dusty, look at it. It's only box dust though, so not too bad. A quick look at everything. Screen looks alright, dusty as hell. The last one I had, when it first came, down here, had a line of sticky glue, which I had to remove. It took me ages. It did come off alright though, but yeah, oh, it's very dusty. These might be marks, you know. Not impressed, maybe not. We'll see. We'll see. We'll give it a dust. So, right, let's get you back on the tripod thing. Let's turn my little light off. And we're going to boot it up. But we're not going to boot it up just yet, because we need to have a look at this remote control. So, batteries included, I think. But I recommend taking them out and getting your rechargeable jobbies in there. So someone said looks like there's a camera in the remote, which I don't know why you would have that. Maybe it's some kind of QR reader. I don't know. I think it's a bit smaller. Not sure, because mine's got a case on it. Is it any different? It looks fucking exactly the same. It's just lazy Sky, isn't it? Lazy, lazy, lazy. So, let's open him up. Let's see what batteries they've given us this time. These are a nightmare to open. Duracell, so these always leak. If he's on about... If the chap's on about that there... No, it's not a camera. It'd be an IR, but I'll ask her something like that. So, let's leave that in there for the moment. This remote control is identical to the Skyglasses. I don't think there's any extra buttons. Absolutely identical. I've got a brand new white one in the other room. So we'll see if they're identical. Wow, really, Sky? You are so lazy with everything. Why you make a TV that looks exactly the same as the last one, except the stand's different? That's really beyond me. That really, really is beyond me. Right, give me a second. I'm going to get the power supply and everything sorted on it. So I'm just going to turn you off for a brief second. I'm about to plug it in. I don't know if it'll boot up straight away. So I thought I would have you lot on, so you can see the boot up sequence. If it does boot straight up, make sure that power supply is in. Yeah. We're booting up, screen looks fine. Make sure we can all see. All you can see is a reflection at the moment. Let's go like that. Now let's see if I can remember my Sky credentials to log in. So I have no idea what this is doing at the moment. I think even the button at the bottom is exactly the same. Must say, it does look quite nice in black, with the black surround. It's not black, is it? It's some kind of grey, I can't remember. So, no idea what it's doing. Ba, 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 da, ba. Select your language. So what we're going to go for? Italiano? No, we're going to go for English, because that's what we are. So... let's have a look at that. Are you sure you want to connect? Yes, I do. Okay. It'd be nice if they pre-set this up, like what they do with Alexas. Let me just pop you off while I do my my thing. Right. So what I don't like, when you select the letters and stuff, you get a shudder to show you that you've selected it, but it looks awful. It's just something that's not needed. It's really, really bad. Okay, so we are setting up now to my internet. We are waiting. Yes, we are. Tell you what, while I'm waiting, let's just quickly remove this wide angle lens thing. Oh dear. There we go. That's a bit better, isn't it? Yeah. Right. You're now connected to... There we go. So... Oh, everything's falling down everywhere. Sorry, bits of dust were annoying me. Checking your status. Now, hopefully this picks up, you know, it's smart because it's smarter than a normal TV. Bollocks that. Sorry. So we're doing this real time, the setup, except for when I turned you off a minute ago to do my password, because you can't have that. That's naughty. Updating software. Great. So this is updating like, I guess, the original TV, where it all, you know, the software, when they were testing it out, basically. They were testing the software for this TV and the older TVs, and they ballsed everyone's TVs up. And do apologise, you can see that little telly up there with all the wires hanging out the bottom, but it was my temporary TV for last night. Because obviously I put the other big one in the bedroom. Which, to be quite honest, the white looks nice in the bedroom. I do like that. And I think that is, to be honest, the Skyglass Air that's coming out, if it's going to be cheap, you might as well go for that. I'm not going to buy one of them myself. I don't see the need to that. This is meant to be the flagship. Yeah, I reckon if you're going to have one in the bedroom, that's definitely the one to go for, is the Air. So let's have a look. So 100%, okay. We're making your Skyglass TV even better with the latest software update. Well, you're not really, because you're at 100% and we seem to be stuck already. So this could be a complete arse. And hopefully Sky realise. I'm guessing this is a... Oh, here we go. Restarting the telly. Great. I do like the aesthetics of the telly, though, with the charcoal, or is it charcoal? I can't remember what colour it is. Or volcano grey? Basically, it's graphite. So I think we're turning back on now. Yeah. Okay. I don't like the way that that's sort of lit. This is meant to have a direct... It doesn't look like it's lit at all here. So we can't tell until there's something on, because it's only displaying sort of blacks and stuff at the moment. I don't know what this is. 1 and 2. It's on 2 now. So maybe it's on the last parts of its... there we go. Or something's going on. It just seemed to turn off and on. Right, okay, yeah, we know we're connected. We've done that bit already. Same thing as the Skyglass original. Link your account, yes please. Yes, that makes it so much easier. Oh, bugger. I think I changed it, but I can't remember what I changed it to, so give me a second. Right, let's see if that was right. Not sure all these little lines going through here, so... Pin for daytime viewing, what? No, we don't need that on. That's just annoying. Pin for box office purchases, yeah, we'll keep that on. Living room. Find your... Find what you love. Favourite TV channels, but does it do apps? Let us pick for you. Let's skip that and set it up later. Which Skyglass experience is right for you? Default, where no takes your TV long to turn on. You won't be able to blah blah. No, we have advanced, but then I turn some of the features off. Okay. Clear voice technology. Okay. Looks like it's up and running. That's pretty fast, and I'm glad that they've learned to use like what what's it called? Amazon, Alexas and stuff have. So I'm not sure if it's meant to... It looks like it's got a lot of lines through it. Now, I don't remember my other one being like that. So let's try and... Oh, I've got to sign into everything, haven't I? Or is it already signed in? Let's have a look. That's loud. We need my phone for this. Let's just do that quickly. There we go, right, okay. I don't think that's right because I've got lots and lots of lines in this. So I think that's an issue with this TV. It's hard to take a photo of. That's not good. Brand new TV. Right, we're going to pop in the bedroom. I'm going to turn you off. We're going to look at exactly the same screen on the other Skyglass. Show you what it's like. You see these lines? Lots of different lines. Right, so let's go and have a look at the other Skyglass. Now we're back on the other Skyglass. No lines whatsoever on the screen. So Sky, I think we have an issue. So let me see if there's any settings, anything that I've done wrong or rebooting, and maybe give Sky a quick call. So pretty disappointed so far, you know, experience straight away. Pretty piss poor. Right, let me get back to you. Hello. Right, let me wait for this thing to go off my screen. Is it going to go off now? Just spoken to Sky. This TV has an error. So this is going back to Sky, which pretty piss poor really. Quite disappointed because overall, even though it's pretty much exactly the same as the old Skyglass, except for the way that this silly stand goes on, I was really impressed with the way it looks. It looks really nice in this colour. I am glad that I chose this colour, even though every single bit of dust shows on the sides and stuff. And the Skylive, I don't know where the camera's gone. Skylive camera does magnetically mount on the top. But I can confirm it has been discontinued because I spoke to the bloke about it. So I don't need to box this up. What I'm going to do, I'm going to pop the sides and the top on, and then I'm going to slide the main bit down on top of it to keep it protected from whatever. I've had to take pictures. I've taken pictures and video of it to show it's not damaged. Chap, to be quite fair, was quite nice, but this is quite disappointing, and I'm not going to be able to get a new one or a replacement till Wednesday afternoon. I get that. That's because they're shipping out lots and lots of these, and other people need to get theirs. So I'm just going to have to wait. In the meantime, what I'll probably do, I probably won't do that yet. Actually, I might do that on Wednesday just before it arrives. the wall mount. Apparently, I spoke to the Sky bloke. He was an actual proper tech and whatever else. He said that this stand, the really fucking wobbly one, is what they went for because people were moaning that the other one was too hard to build, which it wasn't that bad. But it was a lot sturdier than this. This is horrendous. I even think my other half was delivered with the stand on. I can't remember. But she didn't have any problems putting it on. If it didn't, why would you change that? It's just idiots that can't fix things like that. They shouldn't be putting that sort of thing on. And also, the wall mount that I just got up then is the same sort of thing. You actually screw it to the wall and then you offer the TV up to it while trying to put some bolts in the back of it. That's a really stupid idea. I think you're meant to use the big lugs, so then you put it on and hang it down. That's no different to actually using one that has a plate on the back and you put it down. That's just silly. It depends how good that that thingy is. That, what's it called? Mount, whatever. Because I might get the one like I've got from in the other room. And yeah, I do apologise that I still got my AirPods in because I was on the phone to Sky. Disappointing day, but you've seen what it looks like. It looks exactly the same as the original Skyglass. I can't tell you about the picture quality because I didn't even get to that stage. It didn't look any different to me, to be quite honest, when I turned it on. Which, if this panel's meant to be brighter, I didn't see that. I didn't see that. I don't think it's worth buying. I really don't. Unless they're going to stop the support from the Skyglass Gen 1. That's the only reason why you're going to need to buy this, which I really hope they don't do, because you don't do that with TVs. You don't suddenly say we're not supporting it, then all your smart features are gone. But companies have done that sort of thing in the past. Anyway, disappointing video. I'll probably do some other videos before I get back to the Skyglass, but I'm not sure I'll do an unboxing because it'd be exactly the same as this. I might show when it's on the wall or going on the wall. Maybe me and my son or me and my other half trying to get it on the wall mount, and hopefully that goes well. Anyway, thanks for watching. You know what to do. Go for the button here now. It's over here today. Thank you very much. Next video. Hello, right, so Skyglass is going to be on its way today, Skyglass Gen 2, the second one, because I had problems with my first one. We all seen the video, so I will do an unboxing on this one as well. I might as well. There's no point not to, you know. We'll see if this one has the same sort of issue, so we can sort of do exactly the same as what I did in the first video, the one that didn't really work, and hopefully, fingers crossed, this one will be okay. So the issue I had with the first Gen 2 is really hard to see in the video. Had lots and lots of lines going all the way across. From the top there was probably a gap of about 8mm, then a millimetre line, or this is all the way across, and then probably another gap of 8mm, and then a millimetre line, and then a millimetre gap, millimetre line, all the way down to the bottom. And it's sort of, as it got to the bottom, it sort of phased out, so it wasn't as noticeable. It was still there, but not as bad. And it wasn't, it was on all screens, anything that you turned it to. If you're on YouTube, it was the same. If you're on the main screen, it was the same. Any TV channels, it was the same. You could really see it. Not so much at a distance, but it shouldn't be there. It's not any kind of filter or anything else on there. I know a lot of people have said it's the anti-reflective thing on there. It's not, because the Gen 1 has the anti-reflective thing on it as well. So the screen looks exactly the same as the Gen 1 when it's turned off with the anti-glare sort of thing. So that's just what it is. So thanks for watching, and look out for the video. I'll try and get it out as quickly as I can, and hopefully, fingers crossed, this one will be good.
delivery with your Sky.
Yeah, you taking one back as well?
Yes.
Hang on.
Okay, coming with new one.
Okay, that's fine.
Oh, this is in the box, everything.
They told me to leave. Are you going to repackage it?
Leave the package for that new. That one I take with the package.
Yeah.
And another one I leave for you together.
Yeah. I'll unpackage the other one. That's fine.
Okay.
This has got a stand on it.
Yeah.
You know how that works? It will literally just come straight as soon as you lift it up. The stand will drop out. That's how they've designed it. You want all of this plastic over it as well? That's the actual bit that goes on the bottom. It's not.
What? Have a nice day.
See you later.
See you. Bye-bye.
Thank you very much. I've been putting the wall mount up because obviously the TV is good. So give me a second and I will show you the back of the TV, what you got to do. So you get these things out of the mount and you, I'll show you what they are. It's a really crummy idea. I think I'm going to be buying an actual proper wall mount. So this is what they are. Nothing special. They are metal, full metal. You literally screw them in, get them in ready. I haven't got them all the way in because it gives a bit of room, and then I can tighten them up once it's actually on the bracket. Which I don't know. You put these on, and then when you've got it on the bracket, you lean round the back. And the two inner ones, you put one each of these. Oh, hang on, there we go. And they're not even very big. So, this is not a very heavy-duty bracket at all. It's really not. Let's have a look at it. Right, so ignore the mess around it. That's just how it's got to be. So then it's actually screwed to the wall. It says screw, put 6 screws in. I've put 8 just to make sure. And that's all it does. It doesn't tilt or swivel, so this is not going to be staying on here for long, because I need one that tilts, because that's the idea of it, isn't it? Surely. Everyone has a tilting bracket these days, not a static bracket that costs a frigging fortune. Sky, sort this bracket out, because it's a piece of crap, and the way that it mounts on the telly, it's useless. Just get yourself a proper Vesta mount, whatever you call them. Like what I did with my old TV. I'll try and put a link in the description for the bracket that I've got, which is currently being used by the Skyglass in the other room. Wish I kept it in here now, but I need that in there. Yeah, so it's just really pretty shit. It's going to have to do for now. Then I'm going to have to take this off and then put another one back on, which if I get the other one, it'll just go in the screw hole places that this one went in. So yeah, don't buy this mount, it's not worth it. Just get yourself a decent one off Amazon, the one I'll put in the link in the description, because it's really good. Thanks for watching, and next I'll do a video with the TV on the wall. Forgot to mention, this bracket comes with no bolts for the walls whatsoever, so I had to pop down to B&Q and get a shitload more bolts. So that's also very, very, very piss poor, Amazon. Every wall mount comes with the bolts required to stick it. Screw it to the bloody wall. Amazon, not Amazon, Sky. Sorry, getting this all wrong. It's been a stressful day. Yeah, so no bolts with this. You need to get your own bolts if you do get this. I recommend not getting this. Get something decent, a heavy duty one, like link in the description below. Thank you very much. TV is now on the wall, and what I must say, what a shit bracket. Absolutely horrendous. You do what they say, and when you offer it up there, it just does not like going in there. It's almost like the plate is slightly bent or not quite in line with everything, but doesn't work. It's really shit, really difficult to get on there. Now my other mount has just got a circular bit that's like a keyhole bit. You put it in, drop it, and then you do some bolts up to lock it into place. This is shocking and shit and rubbish, and Sky should be ashamed of themselves, because this is a bracket that's meant to make it easy for people, and it's really not. Even if you're going to hire someone to do this, that bracket is shit. And that's what that customer will, or customer, that person that you hire to use a bracket will tell you. It's a load of shit. And the actual bits that hold it onto the bracket, absolutely shit. So don't get the bracket. I haven't plugged the TV in yet, so oh, there's just like no room behind it at all. It does not come out enough whatsoever. So I mean, that's done. It is very slightly tilted, but not a lot. And it's a little bit lower than it was before, so yeah, it's all right. It's all right. It's going to have to do for the moment. I'll see how I get on with it. I'm just really, it's just, oh, one thing after another with Sky, eh? Anyway, thanks for watching. So, right, it's bad news again for the Skyglass Gen 2. I didn't do a video yesterday. I don't think I did. Can't remember. But I noticed this issue last night. It's not major, but it's something that could get worse. It's not easy to see, and I might not be able to show you it on the video. So I'm going to turn you around. I'm going to try and get you to actually see what's going on. So in this, you might be able to see it now actually. In this left-hand corner, can you see that there is a bit of sort of bleeding of colours, almost, sorry, my hand. It's quite noticeable to me here, where it almost looks like a cloudiness on there. No, it's not the backlight, because it's not like it on the other side. But if you see, if I go through these blades at the bottom, you'll notice more of a definite line. It's about 2 inches long. You might not be able to see it. Let's try and get a slightly different angle. It is very noticeable on reds. Bear with me. Let me see if I can find something that's got a red background. Doesn't look like it. Always the way. But I'll flick through this, and you might. I mean, you can sort of see it. I can see it there with my actual eyes. Let's see. There's nothing red at all, is there? It's really noticeable with the red. That's just the actual. Well, that might not be actually. I'm not sure. That might actually be it showing it there. Got anything red? There must be something red somewhere. Come on, give me something red. There's nothing red there, is there? Oh, hang on. That might be red. Oh, you can't notice it in that one. Maybe that's because it's just a lot brighter. But I was watching normal TV, and you can really notice it on that in the corner. Really disappointing. Really disappointing, unfortunately. But I have been told Sky were really nice about it. They're going to be re-delivering another one. This will be number 3, and it's going to turn up on the weekend on Saturday afternoon. So I will do another unboxing, third unboxing. Why not, eh? Let me turn you back around. So yes, that would be arriving on Saturday afternoon. I'll try and get it sort of going as soon as it gets here, just to make sure there's no issues with that one. What they have told me is, if you do have any problems, or if I advise you, if you see any of the problems that I've got and you're having these problems, you need to contact Sky straight away, because they will sort it out, and they will know that they're having these problems, and they will get things fixed for everyone. I mean, to be quite honest, a service like that is really good, and for them to send a third one out rather than try to fob me off, I had to send some photos over showing the issues, which I did, and that they were in total agreement. We done a couple of reboots just to make sure it wasn't something software issue that maybe hasn't loaded properly. That didn't fix it. So if you're having the problem, try and get photos of it before you speak to Sky, because it's just a lot easier. My problem shows up mainly if you're watching normal TV or a TV channel with sort of red over this side. It's on the left hand side of my TV, but it could be top, bottom, or the right hand side. And my other problems with the lines going across, That was more noticeable at the top on mine, and it got weaker as it went to the bottom. With new panels, you are going to get sort of teething issues. You got issues with the Skyglass Gen 1, but generally not hardware problems. They were sort of software issues. So all I got to say, unfortunately. So sort of another sad day. I got the afternoon off, so I can still watch telly. It's fine. It's just really annoying. I noticed it last night when I was watching some kind of paranormal thing. I think it was like on UFOs or whatever. And I thought, oh, that looks a bit weird in that corner. And then I flicked it over to another channel, and it was the same on there. I thought, oh no, we got a problem. So be aware, they're happy to fix the problems. Just let them know that you got a problem. Give them a ring. If you go through the help setting bit, and then you should be able to scroll down to the call us section. Do it like that. That's what I did in the app, and it's generally quite easy. Thanks for watching. You know what to do. Oh, right. So this number 2, generation 2, this is the second one that I've had, is going back tomorrow. I thought I'd do a quick video before it goes. Okay, I wonder why my camera sits up so high. There we go, that's nice, that's better. I thought I'd do a quick video before it does go back, before I take it off the wall, because I'm going to take it off the wall ready to go tomorrow. This time I don't have a box, because I got rid of the box because I didn't think there was anything wrong with this until a few days later. Now I have noticed the problem actually getting slightly worse. Not massively, but if it keeps sort of degrading like this over time, which I'm guessing it will do because it's got very slightly worse. You might not be able to see it in the camera. Let's have a look. Let's have a look. So down this edge, it's very slightly more paler than the rest of the screen. And actually looking at it from here, from my angle that I'm looking at it, it actually looks like the screen is curved and rolled into the edge down there. So this edge down here, and it is all sort of down here now, is a lot lighter than the rest of the picture. It should all be the same colour, because in this video it is all the same colour there. Now if you come back over to the edge here, it doesn't look rolled in at all, and it's absolutely fine in uniform. I might say that maybe there is some sort of cloudiness coming in at the bottom. That's the only way I can sort of describe it. It looks like cloudiness. It looks like clouds. If you're having this issue, report it to Sky, because it is an issue. They've said it is an issue. You know, they need to collect information from people if there are issues with the TVs and whatever, so they can sort it out. They might be able to sort it out with a software thing, but I think that's probably more of a hardware issue. I'm not sure why the screen looks like it curves in right at the black edge there, but it doesn't this side. So this side is absolutely fine. It's just that side over there. It just almost looks like when you roll a bit of paper up, sort of like that, or a curved edge on a Samsung Galaxy S22, or maybe 23. I think they still got curved edges. So going back tomorrow, I will do another unboxing. Why not? Why not? Do an unboxing, and it, you know, if I ever need the video to show Sky if there's another issue on the TV, they can see it as I've unboxed it. So thanks for watching, and yeah, we will see what happens tomorrow. And hopefully it's coming midday till 9 o'clock, so it might be late, so I might not get a video out until the following day, but we will see. We will see. And we've got another great unboxing coming up on Sunday. It's going to be a really good unboxing, this one. It's nothing to do with this. It's computer related. Got you thinking. So thanks for watching. So I've just taken the TV off the wall, and I thought this is something that does need to be addressed, quite importantly addressed. Now my TV, yeah, there's a big gaping hole thing there. Don't worry about that, it's not an issue. My TV is going to be living on the wall, but some people's TVs are going to be living on a stand, on a like a TV unit. My other half's got the original bracket on the back of hers, and it's nice and sturdy. My original Gen 1 was on the stand for probably a couple of weeks before the actual mount come. Now this really worries me. I did say something about it originally in the first video that I done on the unboxing. So let's come down to it, because I've got it on the floor here now, because it's ready to be. It's not going to be boxed up by me because I don't have a box, because I got rid of it. Now if you've got small children and this is on a stand, or you'll go to clean it, because I just went to just give the screen a bit of a dust off. Look how bloody wobbly that is. That is absolutely ridiculous. Look. Now, I know you won't want your kids anywhere near your telly, smacking it or whatever, but little young kids do that, and I don't know how much more force that would need to actually come toppling over on top of them. Now, the original, they made this bracket easier, not bracket, stand, mount, whatever, easier for people to put on. It's an absolute ball ache. You have to be absolutely precise where it goes in those little pinhole things. You have to have the brackets around the wrong way, not the wrong way, the correct way, which there's nothing that really shows you anything like that unless you look at the pictures full on. And when you go to, I mean, those things move, they don't sit in place, so it can be an absolute arse if you don't know what you're doing. But I obviously do, because this is the second one that I've had, and this is meant to be easier for people to do. It's definitely less safe, because the other one did not do that at all. It literally went on the where the wall mount goes. It literally screwed to there, the stand. It did sit on the floor like this, yeah, but it never moved like that at all. Now this is the big thing for me. Well, it's not really, because it's going to go on the wall, but it's a big safety concern that I think needs addressing by Sky pretty damn quickly, because that's dangerous. That is really, really dangerous, because most TVs that you get that are big, you get a little mounting fixing thing that you screw into the wall, and it's like a little cabley tie thing, and then you fix it to that so it can't tilt forward. Nothing like that was supplied with this TV, or with any of it, because it wouldn't come in with the wall mount, because you wouldn't need it because it's going up there. But nothing at all is supplied with this TV to fix it to the back of the wall to stop it tilting forward, and I think it's really dangerous, and I think Sky need to sort that problem out pretty quickly. Come up with something else, because that's dangerous. That's very, very dangerous, especially with a TV this size. It might not be too, it's going to be pretty bad with a 55. The smaller one's probably not going to be much of an issue, but this is what, 28 kilos when it's off the stand, so you would not want that to come down on a small child, or even yourself when you're cleaning it, because I mean, you'd have to hold it to clean the screen. You shouldn't need to do that to clean a telly. Come on, Sky, step that game up, get that sorted out. It's very, very important. It's dangerous. It's something that's going to possibly cost you a lot of money in legal fees with people with injuries and stuff, because that is a stupid idea. Just like that wall mount bracket up there, where it only has two little things to hold. I can see a lot of people dropping the TVs because it's really hard to locate, and it's crap, and it doesn't tilt like you say it does. It doesn't pull out from the wall anywhere near is not enough for cable management, but when it is on, it is quite good, because you can push it pretty flat to the wall. But you could do that with any mount that come out a little bit more. I mean, it only needs 3 or 4 more inches to come out. It's not a lot at all. My other mount probably comes out a good foot, or maybe more than that. That's on the other room. It's had the Gen 1 on it in here. It's got the Gen 1 on it in the other room. It's not a problem at all. It tilts, it does everything. Thanks for watching. You know what to do, people. Right, this is the new one. This is the number 3, third Gen 2 that I've had. There is an issue with this one, which I have sort of documented on the unboxing. Now, Sky, I think, don't seem to think that this is a problem, but I do think it's a pretty big problem. It's really hard to show, and it's almost impossible to show through video. It's really disappointing, to be quite honest. It's almost got like rippling through the screen. I don't think it's the screen. What I actually think it is the anti-glare, anti-reflection coating that they've put on this, because this is really, really majorly reflective, this screen. It's way more reflective than my Gen 1. It's way more reflective than the one that's just gone back and the one before that. It reflects everything, so it's almost impossible to get a photo to send to Sky. And it's like, I believe it's a rippling in that. First of all, I thought it was a panel. It was almost like the panel was creased. The only way I can describe is if you get a lovely bit of cardboard and then you fold it and unfold it, it's got a crease through it. Looks like that, and it goes from edge to edge. So I'm not going to do I'm not going to upload the unboxing of that, because it wasn't really an unboxing anyway, because the people came and they didn't have a box 4 to put the new one in, so they literally took this one out of the box and put the old one in that box. To be quite honest, I think I would have rather kept the old TV than this one. I have literally told Sky, they're escalating it, and it can take 48 hours. Hopefully I'll hear something tomorrow, because I've had more than 2 and this is my 3rd one, and different problems on each. I think it's a massive quality control issue at Sky, because I didn't have any issues like this with my Gen 1. My missus didn't have any issues with her Gen 1. Yeah, so it's hardware issues this time. It's not software issues. So, you know, I had issues with the Gen 1, but it was software things where they'd written things, and, you know, I had a few issues with plugging stuff in, and that was basically software based. This is hardware based. Every problem I've had so far has been a hardware based problem, and I believe this is a hardware. This isn't something that can be solved with software. It's like the anti-glare coating hasn't been put on very well, or they've got a work experience lad to put it on. It's really patchy and it looks absolutely horrible. So this screen looks, when it's off, it looks really, really patchy, and it reflects everything. It's like a mirror. I've never seen a screen like it. It's the most reflective screen I've ever seen. I was speaking to the bloke with Sky for probably over half an hour, I should think. I was trying to get pictures, and I said I have a video that shows me when I go up and down. And first of all, you'll notice that I noticed it vertically, which is still apparent. It's not as apparent as much. It's at the bottom, and the issue is this sort of about there, I think it is. When I go like that, you can't see it now unless I've got the screen turned off, but you probably wouldn't see it through video anyway. There are lines that go across the whole screen, and they're not uniform, they're not straight, they're all just wiggly, like I said, with if you get cardboard and scrunch it up and screw it up. And I have literally said to Sky, this isn't something, I'm quite happy for an engineer or someone to come out and have a look. They'll probably just tell me a load of bullshit anyway, because they're just being independent ones. So I don't think this is worthy. This is fit for purpose, and I've literally said, if you won't replace it, I'll be sending it back and cancelling, because I've had enough of it now. I really have. I mean, my Gen 1, it did cause me issues, software issues, just idiot programmers basically. And I don't know. I'm at that stage where it's annoying me that much I couldn't give 2 hits about it. I didn't swear then. I stopped myself. And got a good unboxing coming up tomorrow, and it's going to be something completely different, something that I really love and I've really been waiting for. You might not like it, but I love it, and I think it's going to be absolutely fantastic, and I can't wait. So thanks for watching. It's my birthday tomorrow, so yeah, thanks for watching. You know what to do, people. Hello. Cat meowing up there. Welcome back. Well, you know, I've had a great birthday today. Thank you very much, everyone who has wished me happy birthday today. It's absolutely fabulous that you do that on YouTube. Absolutely amazing. Didn't expect that. Thank you so much, every single one of you. I've still not heard from Sky about the Gen 2, where I've got the issues with the ripply LCD or whatever it is, or the finish that they put on the TV. It's not as noticeable as it was. It's not got the real definition of the line so much now. I don't know if that only showed up because the TV was still quite cold from where obviously it got delivered, and maybe there was some condensation behind it. Hope not, because that's not a good thing. That means they're not being stored brilliantly. and it's got damp inside, so it's not as bad now, not as noticeable, but when it's turned off you still can see it. Excuse me just a second. There we go. But yes, you can still notice it when you turn the TV off. You do have to have the light coming in through the patio, but this one is so reflective. It's way more than reflective than the last one that I had. Couldn't tell you about the other one because it never got onto the wall. But yeah, I don't think this has got the reflective coating been put on it properly. That might be what's causing the wavy lines. But anyway, I have not heard from Sky today. They did say they probably would speak to me again today, but nothing, no emails. Apparently, yeah, I know it's Sunday, but they work 7 days a week. So hopefully, oh, I tell you what, where's me phone? Someone sent me something very interesting. One of you people from here sent me an email showing me what someone on a Facebook group had been sent for their second, I think it was, order, second replacement, sorry. Oh, let me see if I can find this now. Here we go. This is absolutely, hopefully you can see it. What's the best way of doing this? Might be a better way. Is it better that way? No. So, this is their replacement TV they got sent. Hang on, let me get over there because it's tracking my face. Oh, it's not going to work, is it? I wonder if I can turn that off. There we go. No, is it still? Oh, there we go. Right. So, let's get the light off. Oh, hang on. Can you see that screen? That is someone's screen. And it gets better than that. Hang on. Oh, how do I scroll this stupid thing? Come on, why won't you? There we go. Look at that. Look at that. And they've been sent that as a replacement. That panel is completely knackered. Absolutely disgusting. So there is no quality control there at all with Sky. And that is what I've been telling them. You know, when I don't know what's going on there. When I spoke to them on the phone, I said, you know, your quality control is lacking big style. Whoever is making the TVs for you, if you're just branding them, whatever, with the box and whatever, you need to speak to the people that are making these and shipping them out, because they're not doing a very good job. I mean, I never had these sort of issues at all with the Gen 1. I only had software issues, no hardware issues. These are coming damaged, as in panels damaged, not being built properly. It seems even worse than it did with the Gen 1. I've never known anything like that from any brand, to send something out like that. And you're selling this as a premium TV. And yes, Sky, I have been looking at other TVs now. I'm thinking about maybe, I've heard good reviews, good things about them, the Amazon TVs. Let me know what you think. I don't really know anything about them. Can't really see much specs about them. I would like a massive one, because I believe you can get them in 70 or 75s, but I can't seem to see them on Amazon. But if you let me know, I know a lot of you are going to say, no, just go for an LG, blah, blah, blah. But I want to see what what other alternatives there are. That's why I got the Skyglass originally, to see what it was like, just to see how it was. And to be quite honest, with the Gen 1, okay, what's this telling me that? I don't care. I'm sorry, the camera was telling me something. I sort of grew into it, and it worked for me. It was really good. So that's why I got the Gen 1, and why I got the Gen 2, because I thought, I sort of built the channel on Gen 1, I get the Gen 2 and sort of carry it on and help people out. But these issues are pretty big. They're a lot different to, where I was angry, where I couldn't get things to work with the Bluetooth and stuff like that. That's just software-y, little niggly things. That's not a major problem. That you can just use a different solution to sort that out. But another thing I did notice as well, because some people said that the sound sounds better on the Gen 2. Now, this one sounds completely different to the one that I've just sent back. Completely different. it sounds bassier. It sounds much bassier than the oh god, sorry. Than the, I leant on the button, than the Gen 1, way bassier, and it does seem to throw the sound a lot better than the one I just sent back. So I don't know what's going on there. There seems to be a sound thing, problem, issue, or variant. There shouldn't be any variant in anyone's TV to the next one. There really shouldn't be anything whatsoever. They should all sound the same. They should all be built the same. They should have all the same speakers in and blah, 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 blah. But it seems like they don't, because this one does sound really nice. And I noticed it as soon as... Hang on, let me just put my phone down. Let's put it down safely. I noticed it as soon as I turned it on, and I don't know what I watched. I watched something and I thought, wow, the sound is really good on this. So there does seem to be an issue with some have better sound than others. And this is set up, I went in and set it up exactly the same as the last one. So there should be no reason why it sounds so different. I don't understand that. Please, please, Sky, sort your product out, sort your quality control out, because at the moment it's looking like this is going to actually be going back, and I don't know what I'm going to be doing from there onwards. Anyway, thank you for watching. Thank you for all my birthday, happy birthdays and whatever else. Thank you so much. That means loads to me. That does. That is absolutely fantastic. Thanks for your support. Oh, right. I thought I'd do a quick video outside. Basically, the Skyglass, the Gen 2, the third one, is going back. So I'm going to be on my fourth one. They're going to send me another one on Saturday, and I think this will be the last one. We'll give this one a bash, see if they've sorted it out. If not, I don't know. I really don't know. I guess I'm going to have to cancel. It's going to get sent back, and they have a fee if you do cancel and send back. £25. It's definitely worth paying £25, but I would fight that. I would fight that. Why should I pay for something that they can't deliver to be 100% straight away? It's absolutely shocking. It really, really is. It's quite cold out here. Got the cat over there about to attack me, I believe. Is she going to come over here? Here. No, she's not. She's looking at something over there. Probably a bird. No, it's the other cat. He's walking on down now. He's a bit slow. He's getting old. So yeah, a bit disappointed that that's the only solution that they could come up with. I sent them some other pictures over because the screen is ghosting in the, if you look at it, left hand side of the screen, and the cat's looking at me really weird. And the other cat looks like she's going to attack him. He hasn't noticed her yet. He will do in a minute. So yeah, disappointed. It doesn't look like they're making these TVs properly at all. It's a damn shame. It's a damn shame. They should have at least left it in development for, I reckon, another good 6 months to get it all ironed out and sorted out, literally ironed out, because my screen looks like it's a crumpled up bit of tin foil that's then been trying to be flattened out. That's what my screen looks like. It's all right when it's turned on. You notice it more when it's turned off. But when there's dark sections on the TV, you know, dark, like nighttime or whatever, was completely black, you get horrendous reflections off it. It's really reflective, like this one that I've got here. It really, really is. This number 3, really reflective. I just don't think they put the reflective stuff on it how they should do. So there we go, another quick video, and we'll do another unboxing. I suppose I should put my other unboxing. I'll tell you what, I'll tag it on to the end of this video, and we can go from there. I've got to try and find it now, see if I've still got it. I'm sure I have. Anyway, thanks for watching. You know what to do. Hello. Sorry, I got to format the memory on the old microphone by the looks of it. And sorry, I was just looking to see what on earth the cat's belting around the garden for. Anyway, it's been a lovely day today. I have still not heard a damn thing from Sky, which pretty sure that's getting really close to 48 hours, if not over. But tomorrow, if I've not heard from them, I will be giving them a call to see what they say, because I have noticed that this TV has got the mistiness, the fogginess, cloudiness coming up on that side as well, just like the last one. I've tried to get photos of it, so I'm pretty sure this one is going to be going back. And this one does look like the screen is curved and tucked round on that corner, but not on that corner, which is really weird. I mean, you might notice in the background, possibly, you might notice that it's slightly blurry on the edge, but it's really hard to see. You only notice it sort of every now and again. On the last TV, it was more noticeable on the reds. This one, I would say, it's sort of noticeable there. It was then. Sort of on greys on this one, so it's a bit weird. So I'm going to be phoning them tomorrow if they've not phoned me or contacted me via email or something. I've checked my junk mail, checked everything. Oh, I will also put some pictures and some video of what someone sent to me of the damage of the TV with the lines down. This is the second one. This is another one. So yeah, not good, Sky, not good. Your quality control is not there. Whoever's making these TVs and shipping these TVs and storing these TVs for you is not doing a very good job. And if I was a company like Sky, I would take serious legal action against the company that is supplying the TVs and is meant to have built the TVs or whatever. I know that there was someone claiming to be a tech on here saying that they didn't like to let their babies go. Really? This? You didn't want to let this go? I can understand why. With all the issues that I've had and the other people have had, sound like Porky Pig then, didn't I? Anyway, it's clear as day there are quality control issues. That's not even software issues. I'm guessing the ones that you had on the bench were absolutely perfect. Perfect screens and whatever else. This has got a lovely waviness when you turn it off and you look at the screen, and I can imagine if any of my friends come round and I've got the TV off when they come in, they're going to say, what on earth's wrong with your TV screen? And I'm going to tell them, that's how Sky sent it to me. That's if it stays here. I really do need to have serious words with Skyglass. Yes, I have been looking at other TVs, some LGs. I would love an LG, but what I do like to do is to test different TVs out, not the TVs that everyone's got and everyone knows everything about, because that's just boring, isn't it? I was thinking about the Fire TV, but I've got to look into that a bit more. I've got to look into a lot of things. I need to hear from Sky first to see what load of bollocks they're going to spew out this time. I mean, it's been texts that I've been getting hold of apparently, but I just think they're people that have been trained in what to say to you if you phone up and you've got a Skyglass problem. Anyway, I'm going to insert the pictures and the video here. So did you see that? Looks absolutely disgraceful, doesn't it? And that was a replacement. I don't know if it was the third or the second replacement, but that is absolutely disgusting. I would have been on the phone to him straight away, and apparently that problem got worse. To me, to be quite honest, I don't know how that screen is still running, because normally it looks like it's cracks in the screen at the top. That's normally that, but generally when that happens, it blows the whole screen all the way down. Just like if you punch them, it cracks out like a spider's web, but it normally goes right to the edges, and then the TV will generally turn off. There'll be no picture. It'll still work. I mean, you'll get sound probably, unless there's a safety device in there to turn the whole thing off. But that bleed along the top, it almost looks like someone's peeled back a liquid crystal display on an old Casio watch and it's all started leaking into each other. That's what it looks like to me, but I think that is piss poor, Sky. Absolutely piss poor. And I was expecting a phone call, at least an email from you today, but nothing at all. Nothing whatsoever. I'm guessing they think that I'm just going to sit down, shut up and deal with the TV. They obviously don't watch my channel, do they? They really don't. I will be phoning them up tomorrow. I'll be phoning you up tomorrow, Sky, if you haven't contacted me today via email at least. And you better have, it better not just be, oh, we're looking into it, blah, blah, blah. It better be some kind of something. Anyway, thanks for watching, people. You know what to do. Right. Yes, we are back with number 2 of Generation 2 Skyglass. hopefully this one will be all right. So we know how to unbox it and everything. I'm not going to show you the connections. No, I might do. We'll see. We'll see. Right, so we know how to unbox it now, don't we? So on each side, you've got these lovely little, yeah, he says, little handle tag things. Well, these don't come out. Why not? Well, I don't know what they've done there. I'll tell you something, it looks like the side of the box has been on a roadside on the side, because it's got indentations there of like brick. Right, let's hope this one is nice inside and it is all good. Right, let's put them there. Oh, I think I'm going to sneeze. Oh, so the bottom ones are different to the tops. Right, they come out easier that side. I must say the box is not in as good a condition as the other one at all. Oh, I can't get this bugger out with the bottom. There we go, he's coming out now. Right, let's put them together. So I'm going to walk it forward, well, I'm going to slide it forward a little bit, because now I've got to take this silly box off again. Is it going to come off? I don't know. We will see. Let's try and do it from here. There we go. Blimey, this one's really stuck. Wow, I'm guessing the top of this box is stuck on inside this box. That's why it's heavy and it's all just fallen down. Absolute crap, look at that. Right. Bloody this problem again. Right, so that's over there. And let's just check for damage quickly. Let's wedge that behind the cat's thing. So it looks alright, looks really dusty like the last one. What can you do though? What can you do? Hey? Back looks, I can't really see because I haven't got my lovely little torch thing. It's here somewhere, here it is. Let's have a look. Yeah, that's dusty still. This bit's, yeah, it's not very well packaged, this one. So these little bits at the top here, hang on, there we go, 1, 2, that's the little legs for the stand. And your power cable. Ta-da. And on the other side, we have the remote control. Now remember what I say, take the batteries out and put some rechargeables in there, because otherwise you'll be sorry when your remote control stops working. And your Skyglass paraphernalia, as they like to say. So, right, we've got to get the stand off of here. So then what you do is you lift up this. It's obviously already told, it tells you to, oh, I can't remember how you do this bit now, because that's not going to, oh, it just lifts up, doesn't it? That's right. So the stand is just a bit of metal. Oh my God. Remember it being that big. So there's your stand, and it tells you how to do it, which I'll show you how to do it quickly. Is that going to go anywhere? No, that'll be all right. It's quite easy. Right, so, you can't see, literally, you get your plate. That is at the back of the telly, and you need to make sure these are sided. So yeah, we see that that flat side is the side that your TV screen is on. So literally go in there and they slide up, and on the other one it slides the other way, slides down. It's got QR codes and stuff on there, but I don't think you need them. I'm going to place that on here, because I'm going to put the TV down on here, and like I did with the other one. Oh, this has got those as well, look. The energy rating stickers. Yeah, pretty piss poor. You basically lift it off and put it straight down onto the stand. Ooh, which is really crap, because when they come to pick up the other TV, I did tell them about the stand. They lifted the telly up and the stand just dropped straight down. Not my problem. So that is basically the telly there. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to turn you off. I'm going to go get some help to get me to get it on the stand, and we'll go from there. We'll turn it on and see if it's okay, no lines or any other issues like the other telly. Right, I'll see you in a minute. Right, can we see me? Hello. Right, so we're about to plug it in, and to be quite honest, I think this is a harder way of actually putting the TV on the stand rather than the original stand, because it did have a tube that went down the back and you could do a bit of cable management with that. That was a lot easier to put on, so I really, this is meant to be easier for people to do. It's really, really not. Right, so I thought I would hang on a second, let's find the actual port properly. I will come around the back in a minute once we've got it started up, make sure it's going. This one is as dusty, if not dustier than the other one, so bit of a bummer. So I'm guessing all the inside's nice and dusty as well. The back is different. This is all I can say on this model, is the back is different. It's still plastic backed, metal surround, yeah. So, right, I'm about to power it up, just like last time, exactly the same way. La 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 la, too many plugs. Which one shall we use? Let's use that one. Right, so it should start to power up. Ooh. Do we have anything yet? We do. Oh. Not left myself a lot of room there. Right, let's hope this doesn't do that the other one did. It's very dusty like the other one. Very, very dusty. So it should do an update like the last one, which, to be quite honest, that means these are pretty old if they're already updating themselves as soon as you turn them on. Well, it doesn't do that yet. It asked me, or it should ask me, to do the doohickey. Yeah, the internet. So here we go. What is the cat? Yeah, the cat can't go outside because the squirrel is around, and she will chase it. I could use the WPS thing, but I don't know where it is on the router. So we're going to connect to my 5G connection. Looks all right at the moment. There doesn't seem to be any lines through anything here. So that's all good. And I'll show you that thing that I was on about before. When you go to a different letter, it like shakes. It's really horrible. So give me a second. I'm going to stand in front of you while I put my password in. Oh, let's try not to touch the camera though. God dear. I really hope this one works. I don't really want to have to go through all the hassle of sending another one back, because I've had this sort of problem before with Samsung TVs. I will never ever get a Samsung TV again. They had all sorts of issues, software, hardware, lines on them, dots on them in the background. If you've got an older Samsung TV, if you put it on a black screen like this and you see loads of little dots, that's a part inside the TV that has basically been designed to go after a certain age. But I had this go like within months. So hopefully There are no lines. Otherwise, I'm not sure what I'm going to do. So I don't really want to have to... Oh, what was that all about? Here's a warning come up there. Okay. That's not good. Oh, not more issues. Sorry, I'm just looking around the screen to make sure there's no scratches. Doesn't seem to be any scratches. I would say the screen on the... There we go, the update. Around the edge here isn't almost... It's completely bezel-less, I think, on the other telly. I don't think... This has got a very fine black surround after this part. And I don't remember seeing that on the original Skyglass. So this is not good. 0%. I'm guessing it's not connected itself to the internet, or we have another problem. So we will see. We will see. Let me just... oh, there we go. This suddenly just goes up to 100%. Well, that's just fucking bizarre. Sorry about the swearing. The other half. It's just got to work. Right. Okay, let's see what it does now. I'm guessing it's now updating it inside. It's downloaded it, now it's updating it inside. Or is this saying that it's finished updating? Who knows? That looks like a progress bar, but it doesn't really seem to move. Oh... Right, this is what it done on the last one, so I don't see it, not seen any lines in any bluey bits. That's where I saw it before. Da, 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 da. Let me just show Mrs. what I'm doing at the moment, because she doesn't know. Right, let's do it. Give her a little video. Hello, babe. Just to let you know, we are streaming, or not streaming, doing a video, waiting for the TV to restart. Hopefully it's good. Right. This is what it done before, where it was more lit. It was around the other way before. I don't know. I don't know. Now hopefully this one will be set up like my last one. And yeah, I'm going to do a comparison on the Skyglass remotes as well, because someone said about a camera inside. Actually, I've got the old one here, so we can have a quick look now for the other Skyglass. So this bit at the top, this is exactly the same as the remote you get in this TV. It's no different at all. No different. This little bit's on the top there. It's not a camera. It's just where it's meant to be an IR connector. Well, I don't think it is. So, right. Oh. Looks good. Doesn't look like anything yet. No lines, which is good. Way, because then you're going to see a next video of me getting this beast on the wall and how to actually do it. Bear with me. Right. Oh, I don't need to do that. Oh, just sneeze. Oh, hang on a second. Go back. Let's just see. All right, press. We've done that already because it's working. Right, okay. So that's connecting it via Bluetooth. It'd be interesting to see what Bluetooth options this has got, if it will accept signals from other remote controls, because that would be interesting. That really would. Yes, that is me. And the pin as before. Ah, really crappy pin as well. I don't know why they do that. Right, blah, blah, blah. Doesn't look like there's any blue lines. Woohoo! Although I don't remember seeing it last time. So, looks good. The dots do seem to be very a lot finer than the ones on the first gen. Right, we don't want daytime viewing one. That's what I set up last time. This is living room one. I need to set the other one up. Let's find your favourites. Oh, yeah, let's let it do it. Because it just does it anyway by itself. Finding your favourites, blah, blah, blah. There we go, let that do that. Right, we want enhanced method, and then I'll turn some bits off. Right, yeah, we know the using clever voice. Yeah, it's not very good through the telly. Well, it wasn't on the one I've got in the bedroom. We'll see if it's any better on this one. And the remote controls are generally quite okay now. They never used to be at the beginning. They used to be shocking as well. So I am glad to say this one looks absolutely fine. Yes, I had it on this and it had lines going all the way across. That looks fine. That looks great, except for what's this over here? I think that's just on the actual, on the image of whatever that is, because it doesn't show anywhere else. No, because it would show there. Paddington, pretty damn good. To be honest, if you're rating picture quality and sharpness by looking at it like that, you're doing it wrong. These are designed to be, well, most TVs this size, you need to sit at least 2 meters back from them. That's how it works with the newer TVs now, how it's meant to work. With older TVs, you're meant to sit further away from them with a smaller screen. You're meant to have a bigger screen and you sit a little bit closer to them than you used to back 20 years ago. Yeah, that's just how it is now. I know there'd be a lot of you jumping on the comments giving us all this. Oh yeah, I must say, the person that says, do I live in a skip? Clearly, no I don't. Bit rude, bit rude. Do you live in a skip? Who knows? But bit rude, bit rude. Shouldn't be saying things like that on people's content, social media or anywhere. It's not needed, is it? It's just nasty and, to be quite honest, pathetic. So, this is all good. So, what you'll need to do when you first get your telly, if I can remember the settings, because I probably don't, is go right down to the bottom here. Settings. Let me just see who this is. Give me a second. Give me a sec. Let me just put you on pause. I'm back. So I always go to picture mode, backlight. You need to turn that off. Auto adjustment, useless. That's an eco setting. Oh, is it that I turn off? No, that's right. That's for the light. And turn this up. This is set as well, I think. I can't remember what the one in the TV is set to. I can really see it. Yeah, it will do there. We're going to do it to 70. I'm pretty sure that's where it is. Look how much brighter that is. That is so much nicer. I always have HDR picture bright, not dark. Same with that. And streaming, you always put UHD, because otherwise it will, when it feels like it, decide to play in just HD, and you won't know. I can't remember what that bit's for. I think that's for the didn't do anything. Oh right, okay, yeah, that's for, oh, it's interesting, the contrast level's down 1. I wonder why that is. I'm gonna have to check on my other Skyglass to see if it is at 49, because I reckon it's meant to be at 50, which then makes me lead to believe that this might have been a used TV. It's probably not. It's probably not. Virtual surround. I don't know if that's on as a menu option on the Skyglass Gen 1 either. I'm going to have a look. I'll tell you what, I'm going to go and have a look now. Let's put you on pause. Back. Right, very, very, very interesting. When you go on the Gen 1, you've got loads of options. Bass boost, this, that and the other. There's no virtual surround at all. So, where are the rest of my menu options, Sky? What's going on? And I need to go back on here because contrast is on 50. And I don't know why it does that, because it's giving you a blank. Maybe I need to play some content. So I put that to 50. This is exactly the same settings as my Skyglass now. Now I'm not going to mess around with colour space because I don't have a colour space meter thingy, my bob. So don't need that. And look at that. That's lovely. That is so nice and bright. That's what I recommend you do when you get your TV first. Change those settings, because the dimming thing, turn that off. It's absolutely useless. It just ruins your picture. It's there for eco things. It's just all the rules and the laws they have to do to sell these TVs. It's the same with a lot of TVs. They ship in an eco mode and then you're meant to change it. Some of the TVs will automatically change themselves. That's why a lot of people think that Skyglass is rubbish, because they haven't changed the settings. You need to do that. That's lovely and bright, lovely and crisp. Even if I'm right up like that to it, there's no issues with this TV at all. You can say this, that and the other. I don't care. Sports, I probably wouldn't worry, because like what someone said, some Sky Sports only stream them or put them out in 50 hertz anyway, so this TV does 60. So yeah, if you're a big gamer and you like gaming, this is all right for your TV in the lounge gaming setup, because that's what we used to use back in the day, all projectors. My projector, I've got a massive laser projector up there. It's not 120 hertz, well, I don't think it is. It's only 1080p. But when I've got the Xbox hooked up on that, it looks absolutely amazing. I don't care what you say, it looks really good. It looks good to me, and it looked good to most people. If your kids are gaming on a TV, they don't need 120 refresh rate telly. They couldn't give a monkeys. They wouldn't notice the difference. It's fine. There's nothing wrong with this TV at all. If you're going to get one, get one if it's your first one. If you're going to, I would say that is brighter than the first one. It does look very, very bright, that panel. If you got the first one, the Gen 1, I would say no, stick with it. Unless you want a second one and you stick your Gen 1 in the bedroom like what I've done, but obviously I went with a 65, so it's a bit more of an issue. It's like a frigging cinema in my bedroom now. But yeah, I mean, you haven't got a choice if you want a second one. You have to get a Gen 1 anyway. I think they are still selling the older Sky glasses. You might get a bigger discount, but see how much that discount is. Is it worth it? Or you might want to wait for the Air, which is meant to be a slightly slimmed down version of this, even though on paper it looks exactly the same. Right, so I'm going to get you off the mount now. I'm going to turn you off, and then we're going to go and have a look at the back of the TV like I did on the first one. So bear with me just a second. Right, we're around the back of the telly, so I'll do best I can here. Let's turn you around first. Right, I must say, this is not as dusty as the last one at all on the back. It's got a bit of dust. Right, so, first port is your power port. Here we go. Nothing spectacular there at all. So we will move on down the telly. Here we go. Oh, good God. Oh. Oh. So then we have, let's get it right this time, a Ethernet port. I have no idea what power it is or anything like that. Got HDMI 1, HDMI 2, eARC, HDMI 3, USB-C and USB-A and the aerial cable. And I have no idea why they put a USB-A on here. That's really, really, really weird. But it's there. It is definitely there. There's all your ports. And here's your writing about the Dolby Digital, Dolby Atmos, whatever it is. So there it is. Right, give me a sec, we'll get around the front. I forgot about this bit. See this little thing here, this panel? This is where your mount goes. So let's see if I can keep that light where we need it. And see if I can, because it just is meant to unclip like the last one. So there we go. Oh, there's extra bolts here. There's extra bolts, because the other one only has those 4 Vesta mounts. So I'm guessing this is designed for the new mount, because the new mount, right, I see how it works. So a normal Vesta mount is these here, those 4 around the outside, and the Sky mount uses these 2 at the top to put your funny bits in, and then you use those 2 there to secure the plate. So there we go, let's get back around the front. So I'm a happy chappy, it's working, and as we can see, it reflects exactly the same as the Gen 1 Skyglass. There's no difference there at all. The Gen 1 has an anti-reflective thing on there. You can see my patio doors. It doesn't matter. I mean, this is sat opposite patio doors, so it's never caused me an issue. I do have an electric blind that I can bring down, but I've always been able to see the picture on the Gen 1. So the Gen 2 is meant to have a brighter picture. So quids in, it should work absolutely beautifully, and I should be able to see the picture. Thanks for watching, people. I know what to do. Hopefully, the next video is going to be getting this on the wall. Yeah, it's going to be interesting. I'm not sure on that mount at all. It's rather weird. But thank you for watching. Hello. Right, so I had an interesting email last night from Sky. It wasn't from the normal Sky people. Sorry, my blind's going down. Let's just wait to make sure it gets down the bottom. Yeah, it's done. This is from the Sky guest list people, so I had to read that because I forget what it's called. So I did wonder what it was about. It said that they wanted me to contact them, or they would give me a contact me. So I thought, right, you can contact me. They gave me a ring tonight, and basically the swap over TV on Saturday is not going to be happening now. So what's going to happen? Hopefully, I've got to get myself a day off of work next week. Not sure when. Sorry, I wonder what was going on. It's a YouTube video. Actually, you can see. Well, no, you can't. So, what they're going to do is, I've got to get a day off, and so I've been eating some hula hoops, and they seem to be stuck on my lips still. Do apologise. Right. So, going to take a day off of work, and what's going to happen is they are going to deliver a new Skyglass Gen 2, and they're going to unbox it and mount it. Professional team, apparently, of engineers, and apparently this set they're going to go over a fine-tooth comb with. We will see, because I don't think they're going to be able to fix the problem with the light bit in the side, because I think, I've got a very funny feeling, I think that is a backlight problem. But it's only on one side. That's what I don't get. And it seems the last, what's this? This one and the one before have that issue. I think they're all going to have that issue. I don't know why they decide to put a backlight shining sideways in on that side, but not on the other side. Really, generally, I would have thought it would just be on the back. It doesn't matter anyway. So they're going to professionally install by some professional engineers. I also have there's no need for me to contact the normal Sky number anymore. I have a special number which I'm not allowed to give to any of you, which is fair enough, because I mean, if you phoned them up anyway, they would tell you to sod off because you wouldn't be on their list. So there'd be no benefit of you having the number, and I'm not allowed to give it to you, so I'm not going to give it to you. Sorry. I'd like to know if you've had more than 3 Skyglass Gen TVs, and if you've been offered this service, or if it's just me because I've told them I'm a YouTuber and they might have seen a few of my videos. Hopefully quite a few of my videos, even the Gen 1 ones. But then towards the end of the Gen 1, I didn't really have an issue with it, and I don't have an issue with it now. It's absolutely fine. It's fine. It does what it does. It's the TV. And I have no issues, but I have loads of issues with this now, which I was hoping it wouldn't have been a thing. you know, you would have thought that they might have learned from the Gen 1 and the issues. They were generally normally software issues, but these seem to be hardware issues. I keep saying that, yeah, but that's what it seems like to me. It seems hardware problems this time. And what can I say? Let's give them a go, see what it's about. I probably won't be able to video them setting it up, but you're just going to have to... I'll let you know what they've done. If I'm not allowed to, if they won't let me do a video, I will let you know after it's, as soon as they've gone and buggered off and I've got a telly on the wall and it's going and whatever else, we'll do a little video and I'll tell you exactly what happened, and we'll see what happened. I mean, I might give you the footage of them bringing it down the drive in the from the van or whatever it is they use, but unfortunately they could have done this Friday, but I can't do. I've got stuff to do. I'm too busy this Friday, and they don't work weekends. That's nice, isn't it? Not to work weekends. That's a nice job, bloody nice job. Who knows? Who knows? I thought everyone had to work weekends these days. There's no such thing as a job that you get weekends off. Bloody hell, they got a good job. So anyway, I've got to get a day off next week at some point. Not sure what day it's going to be. I'll keep you posted, and we'll see what happens in the wonderful world of Sky and the Sky guest list. I thought, to be quite honest, that they were going to phone me up and give me a bollocking because of me saying how crap their latest flagship device is, but obviously not. They're going to hopefully solve my issues, but I think they probably won't. I think these issues are sort of baked in, and they're going to be baked in until there's a version 2 of Gen 2, like with the Glass, the Gen 1. I don't know what version my other half is. It was a newish one. It's only, when did she get it? Late last year, I think it was. And it's a lot snappier on the, you know, switching menus and this, that and the other and turning on than my Gen 1. And I must say, on this TV, even though the sound does sound different, the voice commands on the TV are pretty damn good. You know, I'll say, you know, in the morning, hello, you know what, and channel whatever, and it generally 95% of the time will turn on and turn to that channel. It's not as bad as the Gen 1. This is really good, and it's snappy with responses normally. It just works. Hang on, let's see if it... Hello Sky, BBC One. There we go. Hello Sky, YouTube. It's really good. The voice recognition has got a lot better. Hello Sky, Prime. And it's a lot faster. That is a lot faster than the Gen 1. I noticed that, well, on this one anyway, I didn't really try it out much on the last one, so yeah. So I don't know when I'm going to do another video. I've got another video lined up. I'm just waiting for some information from the people that sent me the actual item, and we'll sort of go from there when I put that on live, because I need some more information from them. That's a bit interesting, that one, and it's a bit different, so you have to keep an eye out for that. It's not Skyglass, don't worry, it's got nothing to do with Sky. It's a Japanese product. Well, I think it's Japanese, I'm pretty sure it is. So thanks for watching, people. You know what to do. Good evening, chaps and girls and guys and whatever. So we have an update, a little update from the VIP engineer / guest VI, whatever they're called. So I am allowed to film them if they want to be filmed, which is fair enough. I've got no problem with that at all. Sorry, I've got to keep my eye on the camera because I've got lovely Amazon coming very soon, hopefully. So yeah, I mean, that's fair enough. I'm not going to force someone to be filmed if they don't want to be filmed. That's completely up to them. What I'll probably do, I won't talk to them. I'll just video them sort of in the background, sat in my chair or something. And maybe if we chat, you know, that'll be on film as well. But I will ask them, and I will see what they say. If they say no, I will respect what they say and I will not film them, and I'll do a video straight afterwards. And another little thing, guys, I'm not going to give the telephone number out. I'm not allowed to. You're going to get me into trouble. And phoning them up, asking them for the secret phone number, and they say no, it's a secret phone number, you're going to get me into trouble. I didn't even know there was a secret phone number and a secret load of people, VIP engineers. I'm guessing what they are. I don't think they're specialised for problems and stuff. I think they're for maybe the slightly richer people, or they're specialised installs that they need to be done. Maybe they work with installers of new buildings with media walls and sort of stuff like that. I don't know. And I do also know there's a lot of you on here that don't like Skyglass, but I'm not trying to make you buy Skyglass. I'm doing these videos for people that have problems with Skyglass, for people that are thinking if they want Skyglass, if it'll work for them or if it won't work. That's fair enough, it's your choice. Yes, I would love a big LG whatever screen in the back here, you know, bigger than this maybe. 75, 85. I don't think I'll get 85 in here. 75, yeah, that'll work. But I wouldn't be doing these videos anymore, would I, really? And no one would get any help with Skyglass when they have these little problems. I don't know. It's one of those things. I'm doing it to help loads of other people out. I do enjoy the TV. I do actually think that there is a design fault with this TV, and it seems to be, as you look at the TV, on the left hand side, because this one and the last one, I think I might have said it in the last video, it washes out on the side there, especially if you turn your backlight up like what I do, because that's the best way to get the better picture out of these TVs. That's what I did with the Gen 1, and I get a fantastic picture out of that. And I did it with this one. And this one is meant to be brighter in the advert, so you're going to need it brighter, so you're always going to notice that. If you have a look at your TV, you won't notice it on everything. I notice it, or I have noticed it mainly, not so much on this one. On the last one, it was more apparent on reds and faded reds, not bright reds, sort of like faded reds, and you'll notice it fading. You can see it then. I don't know if it doesn't pick up very well on camera, but you'll notice it with moving backgrounds and stuff when things are meant to be one colour and it's cloudy, is the easiest way of saying it, in that corner over there. Now I think this is an actual design error. I think they've got backlights or side lights or whatever it is pointing that way. Like I said, over that side the screen is slightly curved around. This side it's not, top and bottom it's not, and I don't get any of the problems top and bottom. Well, it does bleed down the bottom sometimes on the last TV, but nothing from the top and nothing from the right hand side. So look at that. If you're not noticing it, it's probably because you've got it on auto backlight, which yeah, it's okay to do that, but is it auto backlight or auto dimming? I can't remember. Doesn't matter anyway. I've got that turned off because you should be able to set up your TV anyhow and not have those sort of issues. And you do notice the backlight brightness in the back of this TV as well when you get on flat white colours on programs and stuff, which you don't get with the Gen 1. I'm guessing because they pumped up that brightness of the backlight. I don't think the screen's actually any brighter. It might be slightly different where they've moved the pixels, so then they sort of fire at slightly different angles, so you get a better angle picture thing if you're sitting at an angle on the TV, which was never a problem on the Gen 1 for myself. And I sit at an angle normally watching the TV sort of that way. I think I've got some foxes outside because they've set the lights off. Either that or a rogue cat. So I don't know, why did you mess with that? I mean, it was fine before. The bracket that you can buy is not tiltable. It swivels absolutely fine. They might say tilt, but it's already got a set up tilt on there. So it says, I never said this on the Gen 1, not that I noticed anyway, but on this one you cannot mount it above 2 meters. The top of the TV cannot be 2 meters. That's why this one is very slightly lower than my other one, because the other one was just around 2 meters. I didn't have any problems with that on viewing angle at all. Now I reckon that's because this wall mount has got a set angle, and that set angle is where the brightest sort of reach of the picture is, and it says you should sit about 2 meters and something away from it, which is about right for me. And I think that is how they've set it up, so then you get the best picture by setting it. But you shouldn't have to have that with any telly. You should be able to sort of put it at any angle and get a good picture. So another thing to think about, Sky, maybe that wasn't a good idea, or whoever develops your TVs. Maybe think about it and think and talk to them a little bit. It's not really on, is it? We'll see what happens anyway. They're coming on Monday, this Monday. I think they're coming in the morning. I can't remember. That's good, because then I don't have to wait around for the whole day and ruin it. But I've had to take a day off of work, so I've just had some days off of work as well. So it cuts into my holiday. Bit of an arse, isn't it? And they're quite, oh yeah, a day's quite expensive for me. So anyway, thanks for watching, people. You know what to do. Like, subscribe, share. Why not? You don't have to. I don't care. I don't mind. But all you haters, I know there are better TVs out there. There's better TVs than the one you've got. Think about it. There's no people then preaching to you, oh, you must get this, oh, this is crap, that's crap. I quite like the Skyglass in the way it works for me. I'll come in, turn the telly on. I don't really game anymore. I haven't turned my Xbox Series X on for a long time, let alone to go on and game. Just don't have time for it at all. You'll sort of grow out of that, and you'll get like me over time. It just happens. You won't be gaming for the rest of your life. And I don't watch sports, but Sky Sports only broadcasting just under 60 hertz anyway, so you're not going to notice any difference there anyway if you've got Sky and you use Sky for sports on 120 hertz TV. I mean, my monitor that I use for my Mac Mini is 144 hertz. Doesn't frigging well bother me. It's fine. I don't use it for gaming. I use it for setting my videos up, but it's fine. It's absolutely fine. Yeah. Anyway, I'm not getting into all that. I don't want arguments at the bottom. I don't want, oh, you don't know this, that and the other. My God, there's other videos that I've done about the refresh rates and stuff. Just go and have a look on those. Have a look at the comments on there. I've done it all. I don't need to do it again. I'm not repeating myself. It's just boring. Okay? And I think Amazon are here. No, they're not. Next door. They've been zipping in and out. I wonder what's going on. Yes, unfortunately, my camera does look over there. I don't peek into them. I just wait for my deliveries to come, so then I can see if they drop anything. It's good for when they bring Skyglass as well, to make sure they don't drop a box, because then you have evidence. Think about it. Yeah. Right, anyway, thanks for watching. You know what to do. Hello, people. Right. Update with the Sky people coming on Monday, the VIP people, whatever. A lot of you call them the special people, and apparently you think I'm special. I'm special enough to have these special people. No, I'm not. I just want TV to actually work properly. That's all it's about. Nothing extra. I'm not asking for any extra special sort of yeah. I'm not waiting for any extra kind of help or anything from them. They offered it to me. I'm not going to, turn them down. Would you? I don't think you would. So anyway, update is I'm still getting emails saying that I've got a Skyglass coming tomorrow. So I contacted the special person, I don't know if it's team leader, don't know, and they said just ignore those texts. You would have, not texts, emails, you would have thought that they would talk to each other a little bit more. There's a lot of this going on in companies at the moment, where one part of the company doesn't talk to the other part, and it's pretty crap, really. Anyway, this person also told me that they spoke to the actual people that are coming to install, and they don't want to be filmed. So got to respect their wishes. I'm afraid I won't be recording when they install it. Unfortunately, would have been quite good. Would have been a good little video, but I don't know. Maybe they just don't want to be on my channel. Maybe they're my haters that I get on my channel. You know who you are. You know who you are. The ones who've got nothing better to do. I'm just doing this so you can see what happens when you have to send things back and this, that and the other. I've done the same thing with Virgin Media when I left Virgin Media, and I'm doing a video now of how things could happen to you, you know, and what can happen. And I think that's quite an important sort of thing for someone to do for other people, so then they can see the actual process. There's no issues with that, is there? Or is there? Or are my haters going to say there's a problem with that as well? I'm just doing it. You'll be able to see what happens. Well, you won't be able to see it being installed, but it's just going to be a couple of blokes here, I guess a couple. They're going to unbox a telly and stick it on the wall, and then they're going to make sure that I'm happy with it, which, yeah, that's okay. I could be happy with it. It could be all right, and then it could fail an hour down the, you know, 5 minutes after they walk out the door, 10 minutes, an hour, a week. You know, that problem in the corner on the left-hand side, I don't think that's going to ever go away with any of the first generation Gen 2 TVs. That's going to be something that they're going to address when they do another version, version 2 or whatever. This all getting up my tits, to be quite honest. Yeah, I'm not allowed to film them, or they've asked me not to film them, so I'm not going to film them. You know, I'm going to respect their wishes. It's not a problem. It's not a problem at all. It's absolutely fine. It's a shame that I couldn't film them. Would have been quite cool. But they don't want to be filmed, so they're not going to be filmed, unfortunately. And no, I'm not going to sneakily record them. No, that's not right. That's not how things should be done. You know, you see me hiding behind the sofa with my camera recording them. That's not going to work. I'm not going to do that. Got to respect other people's privacy. If they don't want to be recorded, that's fair enough. Even though I've got all the rights in my own home to do that, it's fine. I'm just respecting them. So, unfortunately, there's not going to be a video of them installed. Unless when they turn up, they suddenly go, oh, yeah, I want to be on your YouTube video or YouTube channel or whatever. Can't see him saying that, but you never know. You never know. So, I'll do it as soon as they've gone, as soon as they've buggered off. I'll give you a full update of exactly what they've done, what they told me, if they told me off, if they think I'm amazing. Probably not. And yeah, we'll go from there. We'll see what the telly's like, see if it's still got the same problem on the side, which I think you could just see then. You can see in some of my videos, if you keep an eye out on the TV in the background, you'll see it. And I'm expecting that to happen on the number 4 that's going to turn up. So anyway, thanks for watching. Just a short video. Just thought I'd just keep you updated. Thanks for watching. You know what to do, people. Nice comments. Not any of your hateful comments. Afternoon, all you lovely Skyglass customers, eh? Guess what just happened? Well, you know I said about the VIP special team, whatever, were meant to cancel the replacement of the fourth one, not 1, 2, 3, 4, yeah, fourth one today. Yeah, they did. I mean, it did have a slot right up until I think it was this morning. It was going to be in the afternoon, but originally I booked it for the morning, a slot between 7 and 12, I think their slots are. Anyway, it doesn't matter. So I got a notification this morning, I think it was a text message saying that it had been cancelled, the delivery, and what's the time now? Hang on. Oh, there it is. 3:30. They turn up to collect this one. I said, no, mate. He was really nice bloke. Really nice bloke. I said the VIP people, special people with engineers are coming to pick this one up and to drop a new one out, number 4, on Monday. And he said, oh no, that's fine. I can see they cancelled the delivery, but he needed then to phone up them, which, believe it or not, he's got a phone number. He phoned them up and instantly, bang, he's in a queue. He's got to wait for them to answer the phone. It's just a joke, really. He had to wait with me. I mean, I had to wait with him while he's doing that just to confirm. Got through, confirmed it with the lady that was on the phone. she asked me to prove who I was with my address. Did that, and then she asked me that again. Maybe she didn't hear me. I don't know. But really, really nice, friendly chap. He couldn't believe it as well. He seemed quite a bit fed up, to be quite honest. He seemed like they get the run around quite a bit, and I think it seems to be Sky causing this issue. So I thought I'd let you know that that's what happened, and they tried to collect my TV. But they're not doing that till Monday. So it's all good now. I expect I'll probably get them moaning at me or something on Monday saying, oh, they were meant to collect it. But that's not what I was told. So doesn't matter. They've gone now. And I can get on with my day. I was having a little nap, actually. It was, you know, and they woke me up. Not their faults anyway. Yeah, comment below. None of you lovely haters, though. I can't be bothered with your rubbish. Some people like Skyglass, it works for them. It works for me. And some other people have said it works for them. And my videos, yeah, they're to help people understand, if they've got Skyglass, how things work. And because I do tutorials, well, sort of tutorials, how-tos, or I have done on Gen 1, just to show people menus they might not know that were there. And I also do these videos to help people choose whether Skyglass is for them or it's not for them, which some of my subscribers have said they were going to buy it, but after my videos showing that there are issues with the first generations of Gen 2, they might wait until they obviously refresh and do a version 2 of Gen 2, if that makes any sense, because they definitely did that with Gen 1, because I've got a Gen 1 version 1, and my other half, she got hers late last year, and that is definitely different. That thing, you speak to it, it starts up and it turns on straight away. So there's definitely different versions, and hopefully for all you lovely people that are going to be buying the Skyglass in the future, they would have sorted out all the issues that I have, and I'm going to be stuck with a version 1 Gen 2 for the whole damn time. Oh, it's going to be a nightmare. Anyway, yeah, thought I'd let you know what happened. Thanks for watching. You know what to do, people. Oh, so can you see what's going on behind me? So it a little while and then it will close YouTube completely. Sorry about the state of me. I've been doing some painting, not because the VIP team are coming tomorrow, just painting my kitchen. So they're going to have to watch themselves tomorrow when they come in, because there might be some wet paint. But there we go. It's sorted itself out now. Now, I don't know if it is on the actual chap's video that the issue is here. I don't think it is. I've had this problem before when uploading to YouTube, so no. So it's a problem either with YouTube, hang on, or the telly decoding the YouTube channel. So it's absolutely playing fine now. So I have no idea what that is. That's a really bizarre thing. If any of you lot want to tell me what that is, I'm sure you will do. But like I said, it'll do that. It'll do those funny little flickery, I don't know, digital issues. And then YouTube will just stop and it'll go back to the menu screen like that, and it'll highlight YouTube but nothing playing. So yeah, another little issue with Gen 2. Hopefully the one tomorrow will be good and we won't have any of those issues. So that's a software issue. That's the sort of thing that I would get with the Gen 1 back in the days, but generally they got ironed out. This is a new problem in the Gen 2. Who knows, let's wait for tomorrow and see what happens. Thanks for watching, people. Oh right, so this is number 4. So yes, the Sky chaps came. They were here for an hour, sorry, not an hour, 2 hours. They arrived at 9:30 and left about, I don't know, 11:30, 12, so maybe 2.5 hours. But really, really lovely chaps. You know, they looked at everything on the old screen and agreed with me on the old screen down there, this side. the actual screen looked like it was curved, which then they think caused the backlight to be too close to the edge of the panel. That's why you get the washed out look. So have a look on your Skyglass at home, see if yours is the same. It might. They're also saying it might be only in relation to 65-inch and the colours, because they must come off different like factory lines. And this side is completely flat, and that side looks curved, is what you're looking for. So you will notice it if you look on the right hand side of the TV as you look at it, and make sure that you know that side is flat and the top and the bottom are flat. And then if you look over this side, this will look flat as well. That doesn't look completely flat, but that's definitely flatter than the last one. We also did identify another issue, but this is an issue not just on this, it's also on the Gen 1, which I didn't realise, but I think it's just how they are. They had a lot of people working on it while there was messages going back and forwards, head of operations and this, that and the other, team leader. Yeah, we're not talking about Mission Impossible. So if we watch this, it might be hard to see, but each corner slightly dark. But that is just a backlight issue. That's nothing that... it's just the way TV's made, unfortunately, and it's just one of those things. So I'm just going to pause you now, and we're going to pop into the other room and have a look at the Gen 1, which is exactly the same. So here I am in the bedroom, and yes, you can see clothes hanging up there because I've got a big long hanging rail along the side of one of these walls, and it's really high, and it does get pretty close to the telly, unfortunately, although this is pulled out a little bit at the moment because we were having a look at this. So start that, and there we go. We have exactly the same, where the corners are slightly darker, although the one in the other room did look like it had something going along the bottom. That might just be me though. Is it going to move on to the next bit? But they're definitely darker in the corners. It's nothing that I noticed, and we sort of come to an agreement with, when you're then looking for an issue on the screen, you will notice the issues, which, yes, fair enough, you would. So it's exactly the same on the Gen 1 as Gen 2. It might be a bit more pronounced on the Gen 2 just because that panel is that little bit brighter. So give me a second, I'm going to pause you. We're going to pop back in the other room. So here we are back with the Gen 2. So they're going to give me a call in a few days just to make sure I'm happy with everything. I have noticed it is a little bit smudgy at the bottom, but to be quite honest, if that issue on the side does not come back, the little smudgy, I don't know if it's smudgy, don't know, I can live with that because you don't look at the bottom of a screen that much, but edges and sides you do notice a lot more. All in all, I just think people might be better off until they've ironed out all the silly little bugs. These are not software bugs this time, they're hardware bugs. It may only be related to the 65 and this colour, perhaps, I don't know. But if it was me, I would wait. I would wait until there's like a version 2 of the Gen 2 coming out. I mean, to be quite honest, this one, they did tell me this one came from, Nuneaton, I think, somewhere like that, and it was being tested for a few days to make sure there was no issues, and they didn't find any issues. There were some issues when we first turned it on because it wouldn't connect to anything. It struggled to connect to my internet. And we tried the WPS button. We pressed that and didn't realise we turned the Wi-Fi off. So I didn't realise that the router did that. Got all that working, and then it took a few actual resets or reboots to actually get it up and running. And then we had an issue with the old one was showing on my account still and the new one wasn't, so then I couldn't get the Sky subscription on there. So bit of a pain in the bum, but all in all, it's booted up, and this is lightning fast. All right, it's not so much on Netflix, but that's because it's a separate app. And this is lightning faster than the last one I had, and the third one I had. We'll do it that way. The third one I had, and the second one I had, and it's faster than the Gen 1. So I can't moan. They've gone above and beyond to help me out. So we'll just see. We'll see if any other issues occur. I'm going to get this TV put on my Sky Insurance thing. I can't remember what it's called now. I've got the other TVs on it. I had a sound bar on it, but I don't really use that, so we'll swap the sound bar over to the TV. Need to put my new phone on it as well. I really can't. Sky Protect, yeah, that's what it's called. Not the home one, the actual one for the TVs and stuff. So I need to call them. I haven't done it yet because I've been having issues with the TV. So I'll probably leave it at least a week, make sure this one's all right. Because otherwise, I'm going to be phoning them every 5 minutes with new serial numbers. Anyway, that was my experience today. It was exhausting because we all sort of sat there waiting for responses from Teams messages and stuff like that. So that was a bit boring, but they were really lovely chaps. They have these lovely little things they put on their feet. They came in 2 vans as well. I thought, wow, there's like 2 people in each van. They're going 4 people around here, but no, it was only 2 guys. But really, really lovely, nice guys, and you know who you are. So thanks for coming, and thanks for all your help. We had a bit of a laugh while you were here as well, didn't we? Thank you very much, people. You know what to do.